Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. How are you doing? We have a guest on tonight's stream. You guys see who the guest is? Bella. Bella. Hi. Bella. Hi. Bella. Bella. Hi. Yes. Hi, Bella. Hi. Look at the camera, Bella. Look at the camera. You good girl. You good girl. Yeah, she's a little shy. Hello, everybody. Fix my camera. Coffee? Iced coffee. We're not gonna shock the dog. No. We're not gonna shock the dog. What's the mystery of the emblem? It's why it's the reason Kaga left Nintendo. That's why. Ah yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Fire Emblem 3. I'm so excited. This is actually one of my favorite games. Sort of, a little bit. First the dog, now the chair. Nah, we're not gonna shock the dog in this stream. No shocking of dogs here. I like this Fire Emblem a lot. I think it's incredibly charming. I like the music, I like the graphics. This is actually the first time I play FE3 on the channel in general. Actually, that's not true. I did, no, wait, no. I've never played FE3 on the channel before, never. This is actually the first time. Kandaman donated $2 for Super Chat. Thoughts on the FE3 Chapter 1 fantastic map design? You mean the first one in Book 2 or Book 1? Book 2 has some good maps. It has a lot of bad maps too. I think Chapter 3 is one of my least favorite maps in the game. Oh, I did Book 3. Yeah, no, I did Book 2. Right, I did. You're right. I did play FE3 Book 2 on the channel. I did. Big Dono. Where? I didn't see any Dono. Oh. Brandon donated $4.99 through Super Chat. FE3 is your favorite overall? It's up there with my favorite as well. So, FE3 is probably not like my favorite game overall, but I have a very strong... What Dono? Did I miss a Dono? Was it like a Streamlabs Dono? This one? I'm not seeing it. Oh! 𝗘𝗅𝗽𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 right there. I don't know why it didn't show up, Connor. Alright, let me... Sorry, Connor. For some reason, it didn't show up on my Streamlabs. Let me pull it up. First, it was pre-ordering Prime 4, and now a new Fire Emblem game. December is going to be hell on my wallet! I hope you guys are doing well. Mangs gives the doggo lots of treats for every unit you lose. Alright, one treat to Bella for every death. Alright? We doing this? Alright, well, give me a second, let me get the points. Okay, alright. Alright, so, we'll start with one free treat, okay? One free treat to Bella. Alright? Bella, see? There you go. Good girl. Alright. It's my mom's dog. I'm just watching her for her. Alright, one treat to Bella for every death. Oh, that's probably not a very good idea, is it? You guys like my shirt? Los pollos hermanos. Fuck off, PH. Oh. Anyway, Connor, thank you so much for your donation, man. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate it a lot. I'm sorry I didn't see it right away. I don't know why my Streamlabs don't alert me of every donation, but I'll try my best, okay? Los pollos hermanos. I love you too, Baldy. Good. I love you too, Baldy. Sailor Moon donated $5. Hey, Mangs. Here for a new Bella because she will die on overweight after this stream. Oh no. Hassan shocks his dogs. I feed my dog. I should not be making jokes like that. Alright. Anyway. But hey, I think my method is a lot kinder. Well, actually, probably isn't. Okay, maybe we do. Maybe we don't give her a treat every death. I think that's actually very cruel to her. Someone needs to play. No. Okay. Watching you play Gaiden was a blast. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I didn't. That's that. Oh wow, that's some cool animations. Okay. Oh, you can actually skip these. I did not know that. That's so cool. You can actually skip the unit reel in this game and actually cycle through them. Damn, look at Marth running. Alright, Crimmy donated 100 Norwegian crowns. Vill du ha fårikål eller meksikansk mat på lørdag? Må ta kjøtt ut av fryseren i morgen hvis det første, og hvis du vil ikke mase på Discord mens du på lufta. You see, this is a tricky one, Crimmy, because your wife makes really good Mexican food, but I do love myself some fårikål. I think Bethany is going to be a lot more happy if you do Mexican food, because Bethany loves Mexican food. I love fårikål more, but I think Bethany will be happier if we do Mexican food, besides your wife makes really good Mexican dishes, so I think we'll go Mexican on Saturday. What's the bro yapping about? Crimmy donated to me in Norwegian. He tends to do that. It's really funny. I know Crimmy in real life. Me and my wife has been over at his he and his wife house many times to have dinner. Noke is a dead currency. I mean, it's the only one we got, buddy. It's the only one we got, buddy. Why did they never release this game in America? I don't know. They didn't get around to it until FE6. I think they didn't really think that the game would be that well received, because Japanese thinks we're stupid, and they're not wrong. We are kind of stupid. Anyway, one of the reasons why I love FE3 is it was the first game I played on the cartridge with my friend. Now, we are going to be doing Book 2. So, Book 2 is like the new original book in FE3. Book 1 is like a remake of FE1, and, well, as much as I'd like to play FE1 again, I'd rather not. So, we're gonna be playing Book 2, which is the War of Heroes. Book 2 should be called Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, absolutely. Now, I am using a new translation patch that is pretty new. I hope it's I hope the author hasn't like self-inserted a bunch of shit into it, but we'll find out soon. After 5 long years locked in the battle against the Dull Empire, the conflict that came to be known as the War of Shadows has ended. With the defeat of the Earth Dragon King 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the war had brought so much suffering to the people was finally over. The warrior who gathered under the Fire Emblem returned to their homelands and began the odious task of rebuilding what was lost. All of the 7 kingdoms of Arcanea were hit hard by the war, some worse than others. Grust and Gra had fallen to ruin, with few left to pick up the pieces. Altea, Aurelius, Talus, and Macedon suffered deep scars that would not soon heal. Even the great kingdom of Arcanea was undergoing heavy reforms and restoration efforts. Truly, the war had touched every corner of the world. But it was during this process that an event of great importance occurred in the hallowed halls of the 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗃 palace. Prince 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃, younger brother to King 𝗚𝗿𝗏𝗃, was married to Princess Nina. In doing so, he ascended to become the 24th king of 𝗥𝗲𝗃. Soon after taking the throne, he rapidly set about restoring the country aggressively, some said. 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃 recruited soldiers by the thousands, establishing the largest army of 𝗥𝗲𝗃 had ever seen. He declared the new superpower under his rule a holy empire, and naming himself its first emperor. It was a time of great change for 𝗥𝗲𝗃, but was it truly progress? Over a year had passed since the war's end, and stability was finally returning to the continent of 𝗥𝗲𝗃. This peace that had taken root in people's hearts was sure to last forever. Or rather, that is what they hoped. For the wheels of fate had begun to turn once more. A new era was on the horizon. Yes, Norian. I just found out that the Night Rain DLC drops at 11 tomorrow. So we might do the stream on Thursday. I haven't quite decided. Chapter 1, Grustian Expedition. 1 year has passed since the War of Shadows ended, and the continent was on a steady path to recovery. Through the efforts of Prince Marth and company, his war-torn homeland of 𝗏𝗃𝗃 had regained a semblance of peace, however tiring. Marth's ever-faithful aide, Malladus, had taken ill and retired, with the veteran knight 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗃 filling his shoes as the new prince's advisor. Having been away from home for so long, the prince was glad to have help in navigating the political landscape of the Seven Kingdoms. During this time, Princess 𝗔𝗍𝗃𝗃𝗃 was well welcomed into 𝗏𝗃𝗃, for she and Marth were to be wed. The love was infectious, as the citizens of 𝗏𝗃𝗃 shared in their joy with much anticipation. Truly things had never looked brighter. But dark tidings would inevitably dim their spirits. Just before the wedding, a letter arrived from the 𝗥𝗲𝗃 palace. Penned by Emperor 𝗏𝗏𝗃 himself, it issued imperial orders to the prince. To my friend Prince Marth, I require 𝗏𝗃𝗃's aid in a matter of imperial stability. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 is currently occupying the land of the former kingdom of Grusths. A rebellion of loyalists has broken out therein. The 𝗥𝗏𝗃 army is stretched thin across multiple kingdoms and lacks the manpower to deal with such a large revolt. Therefore, 𝗏𝗃𝗃 shall march to our aid in quelling the loyalists. Please mobilize all able forces and leave as soon as you are ready. Signed, Holy Emperor 𝗏𝗏𝗃 of 𝗥𝗏𝗃. This news was troubling indeed for Marth. He knew General Lorenz, the current regent, was a good man and well loved by the people. But he had little time to ponder how or why the situation in 𝗥𝗏𝗃 was 𝗏𝗃𝗃's fatherland, and its orders were absolute. As unfortunate as the timing was, Marth ordered the Knight Cain to command the defense of 𝗏𝗃𝗃 and organized his remaining forces. With 𝗥𝗃 by his side, they began their expedition to Grusths, and so too did the wheels of fate begin to turn. Oh gee, we gotta go quell a rebellion. Let's bring Gordon, his shitty little brother Ryan, and 3 level 1 calves, and a guy who's dying of lung cancer. Great! We are totally quelling this rebellion. Oh yeah, Dorga's here too, I guess. 𝗥𝗃 can't even fight, he's too old! Grust at last. I never imagined returning under such circumstances. 𝗥𝗃, is that the rebel fort we're after? I can't tell. All I see is common bandits running amok. I just saw the occupation army's commander, General Lang, a minute ago. You'd best ask him for the details. Ah yes, best character! Lord Marth, it's about time. What kept you? I've already dealt with most of the rebels while I was awaiting for you to show up. All that's left now is a lone fort in the mountains, but since you've been so kind as to finally arrive, I'll leave it to you. Once that old fool Lorenz has been taken care of, his pitiful rebellion will lose what little steam it had left. What did he say? Is Lorenz leading the rebellion? But that can't be right. Why would he rebel now of all times? Who knows what that dotard thinks? He's well past his prime as a mere soldier, let alone wise enough to lead a country. But whatever excuse he's fabricated in his head, what matters is that he is in possession of Grust's young prince and princess. Perhaps he dreams of restoring the kingdom of Grust to its former glory. Ha! Even now, even he must know how ridiculous that sounds. And now he'll face the consequences of those dreams. He'll rue the day he sought to oppose the holy empire of 𝗥𝗏𝗃. Now then, you have your mission. Kill Lorenz and capture the 2 children he's sequestered. Am I understood, Lord Marth? My forces and I will deal with the remaining rebel soldiers. They can't be allowed to flee, lest they sow the seeds of future revolts. General Lang, just what are you planning to do to them? They've lost the battle. They can at least keep their lives. Oh no, they simply won't do. These Gsrusty twits have made their bed, and now they must lie in it. Firstly, the rebels must die. Then their families and any conspirators will help them too must be made an example of for all to see. Ah, and the villagers that hit them as well must go. We'll burn them to the ground and scatter their ashes to the wind. Oh, it will be most entertaining. Why? Why did we deserve to do this? Oh, stop killing us. Ha! As if they're innocent. I can almost see the tears on their faces as their actions finally catch up with them. It will be glorious. That's barbaric. Madness. How dare you talk about your fellow man that way? Barbaric? Now you listen here, boy. The Emperor sent you here to follow the orders, not to question them, understand? Are you planning to revolt on your own? Is Altia no longer satisfied with the gracious aid 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗹𝗶𝐴 has provided? Because if that's the case, well, Lorenz can tell you how much such folly is likely to end. Have I made myself clear, boy? I'll take your silence as a yes. In fact, I'd like you to keep silent. Just shut your mouth and do as I say. That's a good little soldier. Because that's what you are to me. Boy! Yes, back to your homeland. You might be some fancy prince, but that means nothing to me. Is this another one of those translations where the author adds a bunch of stuff that is not there? I don't remember this dialogue being this long. Yeah, it's not a bad dialogue, but I think this is fanfiction, guys. Oh, it is this long? Okay. It is very yappy. We have no cause to deal with this annoyance yet, but keep it up and 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗃 will eviscerate you in an instant. Is this on point? Because, like, I know the original translation was really bad. It was short, to the point, it didn't really explain a lot. It ends fanfiction crap? Oh no, why do they do this? Why do they always add, like, I just want an accurate translation. Yeah, I don't remember this being this long. Jagan, what in the world is going on here? How could Hardin himself make such a horrid man a general? Such rats often have a way of weaseling into positions of power, unfortunately. He hails from one of 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗃's noble houses, but he bent the knee to 𝗏𝗏 during the previous war. Rumors about him robbing his own subject to line his pockets, but of course now he pretends he never liked 𝗏𝗏 to begin with. I imagine he's extorting Gsrust's people in the same way. It's easy to see why Lorenz would rebel. Any good person would do the same. Jagan, how could you be so nonchalant about this? You must inform Hardin at once, before any more innocents get hurt. I'm gonna read this dialogue, and if it continues to be cringe, then I'm gonna stop reading dialogue and just play. I understand your feelings, sire, but I'm not in such a position to do so at present. We came here at Hardin's order to quell the rebellion. If we immediately turn around with more questions, it would reflect poorly. However, the case Lorenz did start this rebellion, we must deal with it, but we needn't use such a violent methods as Lang, of course. We can talk to the citizens rather than gutting them on sight. Hear them out and we'll learn the truth behind this mess. And unlike Lang, Lorenz knows you personally. I'm sure if you speak with him, he'll explain everything. Oh yeah, just talk to Lorenz. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. He might know us, but not his men. I don't want to fight them if I can avoid it. You needn't worry, sire. The rebels have largely fled. Lorenz is the only one left, guarding that fort and the royal children inside. These bandits are merely using the chaos as the rebellion to plunder as they please. Not that they are concerned for your knights, of course. Aaron can fell them in a single blow if needed. And Gordon and Drog are used to active combat. Let alone you, Slayer of the Shadow Dragon. However, we also got a fair share of new recruits in our ranks from the 7th Platoon. Kane trained them well, I can attest, but training is far different from a real battle, which they never experienced. To them, only common bandits and relatively strong foes. Lead them with care, sire. They will naturally want to fight more and get stronger, but you mustn't push them too hard. Alas, I would join the fight if I could, but these old bones are finally starting to rust. But I'll stay by your side and act as your tactician, just like Malladus used to do. That's good to hear. Knowing I'll have your support is always a comfort. I need it for today's task. Indeed. Now let's get this over with, sire. We have work to do. Yeah, this is so. Yeah, I'm not sure really. Like this new translation, this is something that I really hate about new translation patches. Like the old one was really bad. It was very bare bones. But I feel like this one it might be more accurate, but I think the author has added so much crap that wasn't there before. And that's what I dislike about these new translation patches, is they're better, but they take way too many liberties, which is like, I'm not interested in reading your FE3 fanfiction, right? Yeah. Oh, we need a timer. Sorry about that. Project Naga was a good one, right? I think Project Naga was pretty good. Alright, there we go. Trasher donated $5 to Super Chat. For the record, everything Lang said would have been standard practice during actual medieval times. Guilt by association was very much a thing. Yeah, I mean, it's rough, right? But yeah, if you rebel, you are condemning everyone in the rebellion to death. And yeah, your family's probably getting captured. Rebelling is risky. If you lose a rebellion, it probably means death for you and everyone you know. So yeah, it's not great, but yeah, it was how things worked back then. Where's Shadowlord? He should be around here somewhere. I'm hoping this translation patch put him in. That'd be hilarious. Canadian Samurai donated $5 to Super Chat. The SNES classic Fire Emblem Mystery of 𝗚𝗿𝗂𝗋𝗂𝗂𝗃. I'll show you more of my art, though it isn't Fire Emblem themed. Sure. I mean, yeah, Paula's broken in this game, as is 𝗏𝗃𝗃. If you were a true FE fan, you'd play in Japanese. What is real and normal? What? What is the difference between real and normal? Huh? That's so weird. Cursor fast. I have no idea what that means. Real is better? Oh, it might be with backgrounds? We could do real. I want to see what normal looks like first, and then I'll change it, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, it's time to check out the units that we have right here. This is FE3. The boss of this chapter is Lorenz. He has a broken lance for some reason. It's actually kind of funny. I think it's often the text pops up. Oh, okay. Alright, starting with Marth. He got de-leveled, sadly. He lost 17 levels. He lost 17 levels, and he's bad again now for some reason. How is this explained? It isn't. You just like it is just how it is. He's a little bit better than he was in Fire Emblem 1, but he's still level 3, so he still has very good growth rates. But I find that Marth is a lot less impressive in this game compared to the first one. Still, he's alright. Like, you do have to train him, and he is a game over condition, so I'm gonna be feeding him stat boosters and whatnot to prevent the run from dying, you know. His marriage to Sheeta crippled him, yeah. Oh my god, people are so obsessed with the TV not being broken. Why is this important to you guys? Alright, then we have, we'll do him later. This fucking guy. So Gordon is back. Actually, we'll just go by, my growth rates, how they're set up in OBS. Cecil, she is one of the new Cavaliers you get, and I think she's probably one of the bests. She has monstrously good skill and speed. And I believe, is she the first female Cavalier in Fire Emblem? I think she is. I know we've had I know Matilda's a paladin, but I think she's actually the first female Cavalier in Fire Emblem, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, her stats are great. They're like balanced in all areas. She is very frail. That is like her one weakness, is that she has a 10% defense growth. So her defense will probably stay at 7 for the entire game. Until she promotes, at which point I think it goes up to like 10 or 11. But she's really solid. She's really, really, really solid. Now, in Fire Emblem 3, you have to dismount when you go indoors, so Cavaliers kind of take a hit in the late game, but they're still fantastic in the early game. Alright. Then we got Luca. He's worse than Cecil, I think. He feels like discount Cecil. He has the same strength growth. He has a little bit better defense, but every one of his growth rates are lower than Cecil in every area. I don't really understand what the point of this unit is. Yeah, he might be better in FE12. He doesn't do a lot in this game. Don't get me wrong, he's still a cav. You can still use him, but he doesn't feel very good to use, in my opinion. His stats are also just lower than Cecil in every way. He kind of looks like 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀 brother, but I don't think he is. And then we got Roderick. He is the lowest level Cavalier, and so I think he actually has the best potential. He has better strength than Cecil, he has better defense than Cecil, he's a little slower, and his bases are all a little bit lower, but he has the most levels to grow. He also just looks like Leif. Like, honestly, when I look at Leif, I think they actually used Roderick's portrait as a base when they made Leif. But you actually see this a lot, like how Samson is Sigurd. I think many of the portraits that they made in later games were actually based on earlier portraits. Yeah, FE4 traced a lot of portraits. They really did. Yeah, it looks like Dimna, too. He really does. So yeah, he is like the Est, I guess you could say. He has good growth rates, and he's very base low level. He's okay, though. But Cecil is better, in my opinion. Alright. This guy. Oh, my God. He's so bad. Bro. Level 1 Archer, why? Why would we need a shittier Gordon? Like, why, game? What's the point? He's so bad. Base 5 strength, base 4 speed. Snipers are okay, but getting this guy to level 10 is such a hassle, dude. It's such a hassle. You need Ryan? Why do I need Ryan? He's got 4 base speed! He's so bad! No, he's not even good against Wyverns! He's so bad, dude. And then, he's back! He's at least better than Ryan in this game. His growth rates are a little worse. But he's base level 5, so it's not too hard to get him to promotion. Yeah, you get George in Chapter 8, so yeah, you don't really need to worry with him at all. Yeah, he's got an attack speed of 0 because he comes with a steel bow, so you gotta be careful, actually. He won't get doubled by the axe users, but you gotta be a little bit careful with him. 60% weapon level is okay. But yeah, Gordon's just not a great unit. We got Brauga. He's back with his 10% defense growth, but with 11 base defense, he's honestly not too bad, and he can promote to General in this game, so just promote him to General and you'll be fine. He can also use Lances indoor, which Armor Knights are the only class that can use Lances indoors, so Doga and Sheena are actually pretty good in this game. He is one of 2 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀 users, because Dolph, Macallan, they're not in this game. They're not in Book 2. You don't get them. So I would actually say Doga is like, I wouldn't say he's good, but he's important in that you want a 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀 user in the final map. Everyone's rest growth is 3% in this game, by the way. Every single one. And then, at long last, we get our Jagan. He's dying of cancer or something, I'm not really sure. Aaron is useful in the first, few chapters, but he gets completely overshadowed by Sirius, which Sirius is the Shadow Lord of this game, there's no doubt about that. But yeah, he's not very good. He doesn't grow. His stats are okay, but they're not great. 4 luck is really bad. I like Aaron, as a unit. Conceptually, I like him, but in this game, he really gets shafted. Yeah, he's sick. Let him rest. Oh yeah, his growths are terrible. Okay, that's our starting squad. So, let's go. Yeah, he has a Silver Lance too, which is kind of annoying. I do tend to, use Aaron just to take out a single one of these guys, just to make the first turn a little bit easier. Alright, let's see what the difference between real and normal animations are. It might be the text that pops up. I'm not sure, actually. Hey, thank you. for the membership, Trasher. Let's see what happens when we turn animations to real. We can visit houses only with Mart, sadly. Oh, right. Luke only has a javelin. So what you can do here, if you don't want to fight with javelins, you can just dismount. And honestly, this is not a bad thing to do for your calves, because the lances are heavy. And this will allow them to double attack. Ah, okay. I see. And we definitely need to feed kills to Marth, very important. There is no weapon triangle in this game, sadly. Yeah, weapon triangle was introduced in FE4. But I actually like to dismantle my calves, even though it does reduce their stats a little bit. It allows them to fight with swords, which are just way better. The animations are actually very good in this game. Let's give a kill to Gordon, why not? Ogman sent a super chat, $5. I went to the ends of Earth to find a Japanese playthrough of FE3 Book 2. I can confirm that the Japanese text is also long. Is it now? So you are telling me that this translation patch is actually faithful? I don't like how everyone has the same palette. Yeah, there's no palettes in FE3. It is a bit of a shame. So FE3 was just always a yappy game then. Okay, well that's actually good to know. There's also a script. Oh, yeah. So I will say this, guys. You're gonna see a lot of crits in this game. I don't know why, but crits seem to happen almost all the time. I'm not sure why. A lot of people have speculated that there's a hidden crit bonus in this game, because crits just seem to happen way too often. It's true, crit avoid is not a stat in FE3. But in addition to that, the crits just seem to happen all the time. It's really weird. Alright. I'm gonna visit the village with Marth. But I'm gonna feed Marth a lot of kills because, ooh, see? Another crit. I can't say that this translation is faithful, but the original Japanese is much longer. Okay, so it's not faithful. Because you see, that's what I care about. That is what I care about. Is it faithful or not? And the reason is, I don't want to read someone's fanfiction, dude. I don't want to read someone's fanfiction. I want to play the game as Kaga intended. When the last war ended, Princess Nina gave control of Grus to General Lorenz. No finer man for the job, I'll say. He could lead us without any interference. It's thanks to him that we'll be able to rebuild as much as we did. But once Harden named himself Emperor, he had General Lorenz removed from power and sent away to that awful Lang and his men. He may fancy himself a general, but he's just a fouler thief than any of the bandits we've dealt with around here. He'll steal anything that isn't nailed down, not just money, but food, clothes, furniture, and even our loved ones. Oh, if only General 𝗂𝗃𝗃 was still here, he'd beat back those savages without a second thought. Sadly, he is dead. King Ludwig, the previous king of Grust, was always a sickly fellow, but his death stung all the same. He left behind two children, Princess Julia and Princess 𝗂𝗍𝗄. About 13 years of age now, cute kids so they are, but they led hard lives. During the previous war, King Ludwig was terrified of 𝗏𝗏. I don't blame him, really. He bowed to his whims and had his kids sent to Cardin as hostages. They were locked in the dark room with barely a scrap of food or water, drop of water, so I heard. Poor things. When Bishop Wendell finally found them, they were on the brink of death. It's lucky he made it in time. He took them to a monastery in Cardin right away to care for them, and they made full recovery thanks to him. But now they're thrust into yet another conflict. Kids shouldn't have to fare for their lives like this. They never said their ages in the original game. I guess they didn't, no. I'll continue to visit houses, get some lore. Bro, you live here too? Oh, the girls are gone. Those imperial scoundrels have taken them all away, even my lovely granddaughter. Some villages were even burned down because the girls wouldn't go, or because their families kept them hidden. General Lang supposedly keeps all the prettiest girl to himself. That vile, twisted putrid. Why is this happening to us? Wow. They're taking away all the girls. General Lorenz had recovered the royal children from Wendell, hoping to raise them in their homeland of Grust. But when the Emperor heard of news, he ordered Lorenz to hand the children over at once. That was just an execution waiting to happen, and the general knew it, so he kept them hidden as best as he could. But then the Emperor stripped him of all his power and sent Lang to take over. He turned Grust into a living hell. Lang tortured anyone he could get his hands on if he thought they knew about the slightest thing about the children. Sometimes he tortured people just for fun. He's like a demon, I tell you. Otherwise, of course we have to revolt against that wild fiend. But even with Lorenz at the helm, it's all been for nothing. Now Lang's going to butcher every last one of us. Wow! Lang is very evil, guys. Thief arrived? Oh no! Oh, okay. Why has the thief arrived? Maybe just copies the text from FE12? I don't think so. Apparently... Dude, this guy lives in 3 houses here! Apparently, General Lorenz used to live on the island of 𝗏𝗏 back when he was younger. Back in those days, the island wasn't unified and there were constant battles between the island tribes vying for dominance. The general lent his strength to a particularly young chieftain who managed to come out on top and become the island king. Since then, King 𝗏𝗏 has been a lifelong friend of General Lorenz. A shame they live on opposite ends of the land, though. Oh wow, they were friends all along. Alright. This village, I remember being hilarious. Oh, please spare this girl. She's only just turned 10. You see, and she hasn't even finished her cleric training yet. Don't worry, man. We're not here to take anyone away. You're not, but you're an Imperial soldier. They must have been ransacking homes left and right. What makes you different? That's it. No, you got the wrong idea. I can't speak for the rest of the Empire's troops, but my soldiers and I aren't here to fight. Please don't be afraid to ask us for anything. Are you hungry? We have food to spare if you need it. I just want to help. Wait, please take me with you. Huh? Oh wait, you can't only be 10 years old! What's going on here? It's true, I've already come of age, but Lang's soldiers take away any young woman they lay their hands on. My grandma lied to protect me, but I don't think that's going to work forever. I'm just getting too pretty for my own good? Kaga, what the fuck? What? I'm just getting too pretty for my own good? People don't speak like this. It's not safer anymore, so I'd like rather go with you. You're not like those beasts in Lang's army. You have such kind, noble eyes. If you let me join you, I can escape those nasty soldiers before they get me. And I'll make a good healer too. I'll earn my keep. How's that sound, Grandma? You'll let me go, right? Of course. Staying here would only hasten your capture. Young man, I beg of you to keep my granddaughter safe. You can even marry her if you like! Such a kind and beautiful girl would make a perfect bride, eh? I was quite the looker in my youth, too. She got it all from me. You'd be happy to marry this fine young man, wouldn't you, Marisha? Grandma, I might be a little girl, but I'm still way too young to be thinking about that. Kaga not beating the Kaga Island allegation, guys. Kaga not beating the Kaga Island allegations. Alright, say hello to Marisha. She is your first cleric, and she's very similar to Lena from the first game. For some reason, she can use the 𝗏𝗡 staff in this game. Is she related to Lena? We don't really know. She just can, for some reason. But she's good. She sucks ass. Well, she can use the 𝗏𝗡, and that makes her good in my book. She can use the thief. Yeah, she can use the thief stuff too. She has 2 personal staves. She's one of Lena's students. Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, 𝗏𝗡 is not a personal staff anymore? Oh, okay. I thought it was. She's very frail though. You gotta baby her. She's got a 10% defense growth and 1 base defense, so she will die a lot. And her speed growth is actually pretty good. Trasher donated $2. Marisha is the same age as Marth. I don't think Marth is 13. I think he's like 16 or 17, right? I don't know. Was Marth's age ever revealed in canon? He can't be 13. Marth is 17. Yeah, okay. Yep. But let me show you something funny about this game. Do you guys want to see something funny about this game? want to see something very funny? Oh, that was actually not my point. You can heal full HP guys in this game and still get experience. Now, I forgot that Luke had taken damage, but you can actually just spam heal on full HP targets and level her up. Of course, you need heal staves. But it's something to keep in mind. You get 14 XP per heal, and you can heal at full health, so if you get enough heal staves, you can just level your healers up to 20. It's not a problem, bro. Omega Giga training strat? Yep, exactly. It's very easy to derp up when you need to heal someone. Yeah, it is a problem. So from what I'm reading from all the different places, this is by no means a direct translation, but it doesn't really add anything in from Japanese. It changes sentence structure for readability. Okay, then. That's good to hear, because, okay, so this is not cringe fanfiction. They just change sentences around to fit the language better. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I understand that translation, you can't just do a direct translate, because languages are very different. I just don't like, I don't like it when they add shit, that's all. There was a really cringe FE5 translation patch that just, ugh, it was so bad. It added a bunch of shit that was not there. It add a bunch of trivia and shit. It was awful. I don't remember what it was called, but the guy who made it tried to sue someone for taking his translation away and changing it. He tried to sue them! He tried to sue them for taking his translation of a game he didn't own. What a retard. Oh my god, I remember, like, this guy was, oh, I don't even remember what his name was, but I just remember, like, I was like, oh, what a, oh, how? Did I bite the convoy? Yes. Let's buy for, oh, okay. I think you get the option to, oh, I want, yeah, okay, good, shop, and then we wanna shop for the convoy. Oh, I think it's only Marth that can shop in the convoy. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's get a javelin. Javelins in this game, by the way, have 20 weight, I think. They're only Jagan. Have you seen the lawsuit paper? No, I just heard that he was. Suing. He might have just sent them a cease and desist, honestly. I don't know any of the details were involved in the lawsuit, so I'm sorry if I'm misrepresenting it. All I know is that the guy who made the original translation patch, I think his team got tired of him, and yeah, here you see, 14 experience. So basically, they were working on an FE5 translation patch, and the guy writing for the translation patch started taking so many liberties that I think the team broke away from him. They were like, this kind of sucks, you know, like, you're taking too many liberties with this. So we're just going to take your translation patch and continue building on that. And he tried suing them. He tried to sue them. Like, I don't know exactly the details of this. And yeah, Doga can't walk over this mountain right now. So this is actually, I think they did this deliberately to get you to dismount. I think that's the point of this. Chris champions rise up. Oh, Axum, you're gonna be so sad. He's not in this game. Probably just autistic. Likely, but... You guys want me to train Ryan? Of course you do. Of course you do. But yeah, it's probably better to just send Marth up here, I think. And of course we'll use Cecil, because she's great. Are you doing FE12 Maniac? No. No! No. No. I'm definitely not doing FE12 Maniac. Actually, Maniac is the, that's the second hardest, right? I might do that. I haven't decided, actually. Yeah, you do not get axe users in this game, by the way. They're just not present. I'm not really sure why. They're just not. Careful on your level up, Mangs. If any units get more than 2 stat ups, you're cheating. Oh, okay. I did not know that. The animations in this game are so good. They are. They're nice. Do the difficulty that I'll allow you to warp in silence, otherwise you can call it here. You mean Reverse Lunatic? You want me to play Reverse Lunatic? That'll be the shortest run ever. So here's the question, guys. Oh, fuck, yeah. Weight is on the top of the action here, which actually frustrates me to no end in this game, because I keep hitting weight instead of heal. I love that javelin. It's so funny. You only get warp and silence in M2 and below, I think. Anything above, you don't get those. Okay. Be careful in Chapter 2. Yeah, Chapter 2 has Vibrant Knights. It's actually very nasty. Yeah, the javelin is not great in this game. At all. It is annoying. Ow. Get him, Ryan. What's with the second game of every Nintendo 2 series being so controversial? It's because back in the day, when people made sequels... Uh-oh. When people made sequels back in the day, they didn't want to just copy the first game. Should we just Aaron this shit? Should we just Aaron this shit up? It might be safer to do that. They were experimenting. They wanted to see what they could do. Get him, Ryan. I wonder if they'll remake Marth's game again. I sincerely hope not. It would piss me off to no end if they did. Also, Cecil's a little low. She'll be fine, though. Oh. Maybe not. Ryan Gaming? I mean, you guys love Ryan. I guess I have to use him, don't I? Black Mask, member for 11 months. I wish everyone a good day. Thank you, Black Mask. I wish you a good day, too. She won't return? Nah, she'll be okay. Thief arrived! I have no idea what the thieves are gonna do now that I visited the village. I think Cecil might be dead, guys. Oh, no, she's okay. She's okay, she's okay, she's okay. I don't know why, but that guy is just refusing to attack us, so we'll just keep attacking him. Well, hi, Pat. Yes! Let's go. I do want to give Marth a sword first. Rapier is good and all, but I want to save it a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, right. You got to do weapon trade. Get him, Marth. Enter Chudlot. Oh. So, the Empire's reinforcements are here, then the end has come. 𝗤𝗏𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃, I'm sorry for dragging you into all this. Quest freedom had nothing to do with you. Yet you joined it all because of the same, and for that I'm grateful. Now I have but one final request, if you're still willing. I came here on King Talos' orders. A friend of mine is here. A friend of his is a friend of mine. If there's anything else you can do, just name it. Is that so? Forgive me, old friend. I won't see you here again in this life. Very well, 𝗤𝗏𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃, I ask that you take these children with you and escape to Macedon. They are Prince 𝗔𝗍𝗀𝗀 and Princess Julia, children of the late King Ludwig. They were his greatest treasures in life. I protected them since he died, but I can do so no longer. If Lang gets his hands on them, he would execute them without question. Bishop Wendell is currently staying in Macedon. Find him and place the children in his care. Understood? You got it, Lawrence. I'll protect these kids with my life. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Now, Prince 𝗔𝗍𝗀𝗀, Princess Julia. Oh, interesting. It's Julia, not Yumina. Interesting. Why is it not Yumina? Yumina is her official translation. You must flee with Sir 𝗤𝗏𝘂𝘀. No, I won't go without you. If we have to leave, then you should come with us. If you stay behind, then you'll die. Forgive me, little one, but I can go no further. This wounded body can barely stand. Let it on walk. I'll only slow you down. Please, just forget about me. Get out of here now. Lorenz, how could you say that? You did so much for us. You only suffered so many injuries because you fought to protect us. After all that, why would you want us to forget about you? I won't. I refuse to leave your side. The little lady sure is stubborn. Well, what are you gonna do, Lorenz? Stubborn is a word for it, but I can't deny that strong will of hers. I'm sorry, 𝗤𝗲𝗀. It appears my earlier request is now moot. You don't need to stay here any longer. If you say so, but I'm not gonna stand idly by. There's still one thing I know that I can do to help you out. I'm gonna find that bastard Lang and run him through. For men like him, the only solution is a sword in the stomach. If all goes well, then this Cronus could clear out too. So hold out as long as you can. You got that, Lorenz? Don't get yourself killed. Alright, let's go. I think I'm just gonna grind on these thieves for 𝗏𝗏. Get him up to level 10 so we can promote him. Can you talk to Lorenz? Yes, I will talk to Lorenz. If you... FE1, or 1RN, my beloved. Thief has arrived. There's a way to speed up walking on this map. So, you guys want to know a fun little fact about this game? The more speed a unit has, the quicker it moves on the map. Yeah? It's kind of funny, but it's how it works. So let me show you this in practice. Let me show you. So let's get a slow unit like Marisha right here. 4 speed. Look at how fast she moves. Yeah. Now let's look at 11 speed Aaron. So the better your speed stat, the better your speed stat. Oh, Ryan can't even go into fucking mountains. What a... Oh. What a... Oh, wait. Aaron can as a paladin. What? Really? Nice. Speedrunning strats, exactly. Now, here's the thing. I don't really like having Marth on the front lines here, so I'm gonna go back with him. Again, if he dies, we get a game over, so let's try not to. we could max out Aaron with star shards. We absolutely could. If Marth dies, back to Gaiden. Even worse, back to FE1. Oh, FE3 has a ton of charm. Yes, it does. It's great. Are we aiming for the best ending? I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best for the best ending. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so there's a good ending and a bad ending in this game. I think we'll probably just heal Cecil and get her over the mountains. I think you either level up Martha or you level up Cecil. You could also just use Aaron, of course, but I'm not sure how wise that is. Why are you feeding thieves to Drag? Why wouldn't I feed thieves to Drag? Why wouldn't I feed thieves to Drag? Mangs, if Mark dies on this map, he's replaced with 𝗏𝗏𝗯𝗲𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗯𝗲 emblem. What? Wait, what? 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 Wait, what? What? I did not even look at his health bar. Like, what? How did he die? He got doubled! First level up! Skill maximum HP. Wow. Bro. Dude, that's so funny. Why did that happen? happen? Oh, yeah, alright. Bella. Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. It's time for treat. Sit. Alright. Give paw. Heel up. I don't think she understands. Oh. Ooh. Here you go. Good girl. Alright. She knows to do some tricks, but I don't remember the commands. I think she knows how to give paw. She's not shot-colored dog. Dog reveal? I did not even look at Brody's health. That's probably my bad. Thief or right? Yeah, you get a lot of thieves in this chapter. I think it's because they just wanted you to get some experience, probably. Feed Ryan to the thief. I think what I'll do is I'll kill the or attack the thief with Doga, and then I'll use Ryan. What does the skull on the FE2 means? It means that I lost my run there. That's why we're on season 2. Is that a fidget spinner? Nah, I'm just fiddling with a scissor. Is Doga the old translation for Draug? So I actually don't think Draug is a bad name for Doga. It is, I think, in Japanese, his name is just Doga. So I think Doga is more accurate, but Doga also just doesn't sound like an English name. I was never a big fan of Draug, personally. Oh, we got a vulnerary, nice. Bro, this first map is such a stinker, man. Funneling everyone. I think in the remake, they actually opened up this choke point. Is there anything in FE3 you fear might cost you the run? In the early game can be a little nasty with the Wyverns, so... Oh shit. Cecil might be in trouble here. Skill, luck, weapon level. Okay. Maybe she'll live? I don't know. She got a 1% crit. Yes, she did. Whoop. I might have lost Cecil, guys. Okay, I might need to focus a bit more, guys. Okay. Alright, guys. I'll stop. Okay, focus mode on right now. Focus mode. I can't continue to give Bella treats, guys. She's gonna die. Bella actually came up to me right now look, she knows. She knows. She's like, give me the treat. Give me the treat. I need to stop killing units. Yeah, I need to seriously stop. We still got Luke, guys. It's fine. Yeah, we'll have to use Luke. We are fine, guys. It's so stupid that archers can't go through mountains in this game. Hard to focus when you're still in the games that need to be ever phase, which is everything before FE4. What? I don't understand what you're saying, but... Focus mode said Megs 13 games ago. Or 30 streams ago. Yeah, I definitely was not paying attention here. I thought this map was like super easy. Alright, RN level up, let's go. No stats. Yamatoko donated 11 bucks to Super Chat. New stream, new game. For Bella's safety and health, for each unit you lose tonight, you have to give her treats. Gives you extra incentive to focus. Well, I'm kind of worried she's gonna, you know, die. If I give her one, like, if I lose 50 units, that's like 50 treats. The Last Promise also uses this team? Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking we should probably give Marth some... I feel like I should at least give Marth a level on the Thief, if I can. Because there are Wyvern Knights in the next chapter, and they're actually pretty scary. Luck weapon level for Ryan, okay. Mangs, what do you think of a GBA randomizer where you can get any character from FE6, FE7, and FE8? It's probably possible to do this. You're running into the issue of character slots, which you can't expand that much, but... Alright, let's get a good Marth level. Skill, luck, weapon level, maximum HP. Okay, that's fine. Getting some luck on Marth is nice. I don't know how long these thieves keep coming for. I think they're done now. Alright, there's a little house here. I used to know that knight Aaron. He was always such a gallant stoic figure. Why, if he were younger, I might even say dreamy. But seeing him now, he doesn't look so good. Is he sick? His face is so pale, poor dear. No matter how much he fights, I don't think he's going to get much stronger. Leave more for the young ones, at least. But it's clear he wants to help, so as long as he's able, I guess it's fine. Just don't let him overdo it! Bro just got roasted by a house. Also... we have 93.25% units remaining now. In front of him too, I know, right? It's very sad. Alright, let's go talk to Lorenz. He's intended to die in battle in FE3 12, actually. Yeah. Prince Moth, you're here. I knew the Empire's reinforcements came, but to think you were the one to answer the call, how pitiful. Out of all the 7 kingdoms, 𝗘𝗅𝗽𝗂𝗀𝗃 was the one that I hope the most wouldn't get involved. To be pitted against you, of all people, as my final opponent. What a cruel joke this is. General Lentz, wait, I have no intention of fighting you, I just came to talk. The citizens have confided in me that the atrocities committed by Lang's occupation army. The truth is clear as day to me now. Emperor Harden would never let this happen. I will inform him at once and stop the abuse of your people, you have my word. So please, lower your weapons. I couldn't bear to fight you, or any of my friends. Prince, ha! You're truly a kind soul, perhaps too kind for this cruel world we live in. But what you speak of is impossible. I wouldn't call you necessarily naive, but you are certainly uninformed. Harden is no fool. He knows precisely what Lang is doing here. He wouldn't appoint that man for no reason. Knowing his horrible tendencies, he sent Lang to provoke us. Then he used his rebellion as grounds for an invasion. Now he's burning Grus to the ground and conquering it for himself. Alas, if only I had placed it together sooner. But that's... no, I refuse to believe it. Harden's the most selfless man I've ever met. Why would he do something like this? It's a tough pill to swallow, I know. But since becoming Emperor, Harden has changed. He's no longer the man you and I once knew. That noble coyote of the plains is now a feral beast, and yet he holds more power than all of us combined. But I said my piece. All I have now is the last request for you. Please protect the children of the Grustian royal family. Prince 𝗘𝗍𝗪 and Princess Yulia are hidden in this fortress. I've been keeping them safe all this time, but I fear my time is up. As long as I live, I can die. As long as they live, I can die with no regrets. So please, Prince Moth, protect them no matter what. It seems I'll be trading my own life for theirs. I think that's a fair trade, wouldn't you agree? Farewell, Prince Moth. He just fucking blows himself up! General Lorenz, why? Why would you do this? We could have worked together! We could have fixed this. Why is this happening? What could Harden be thinking? He couldn't, he can't. He just blows himself up! It's so funny. It's so funny. I don't know why they do that. Alright. Are you Prince 𝗚𝗿𝗂 and Princess 𝗠𝗰𝗂 of Grust? What are you doing here? Lorenz, he's dead. What do we do? Lorenz! Fiends, beasts, villains of all of you, if you come any closer, we'll kill ourselves, so stay away! No, wait, we're not. Ah, Lord Moth, you've disposed of the rebel leader, I take it, and caught the children as well, so you can't follow orders after all. Yes, I caught them, but they are innocent in all of this. If you leave them to me, then I... Absolutely not. These children are mine to deal with, and I know just what to do with them. Lang? Oh, they'll return to my castle with me. I'll make sure they're all nice and comfortable. And then they'll be publicly executed? We've already broken the people's homing spirits, but this final example will destroy any remaining hopes they may have. No more rebellions after that. Finally back to peace and quiet around here under my boot. Right, Prince. I also have another order for you, direct from Emperor Hardin himself. You must head from Macedon immediately. There's been another rebellion. Seems they'll rage these days, and you are tasked with quelling it. The Macedon army staged a coup and has taken Princess Minerva prisoner. It's your job to rescue her. Understood? What, Macedon? Of course I'll go if it means saving Minerva, but that's beside the point. Please let me take care of the children. Quiet. Quit being such a pest, boy. I said I'm taking them, and that's what I say goes. Alright, brats, you coming with me. Now stop struggling, and ow! Insolent girl! I'll break your legs if you don't stop kicking. No, let go of me, 𝗚𝗿𝗂! Help me do something! Julia. Lang, wait. Release those children at once. Stop! Dude, he's an armor knight. You can just walk after him. Calm down, sire. I know how painful this is, but we'll have to endure it for the time being. If we fight Lang now, we'll be branded as traitors to the whole empire. And you've seen how they handle traitors. Least of all, we simply don't have the manpower to stand against him. As much as he insults the strength of our army compared to this, there is unfortunately some truth to his words. We don't stand a chance. But Jagan, those true children are the whole reason Lorenz fought and died here. If we just hand them over to Lang, he'll have died for nothing. How can we disrespect his wishes like that? He was our ally, our friend. Marth, get a hold of yourself. Right now we have to stay calm no matter what. We couldn't carry on Lorenz's wish today, but as long as we still live, then one day we might be able to. But if we let ourselves make rash decisions, we'll die long before that day ever comes. Do you understand? Right, forgive me, Jagan. I know, sire, I know. But let's focus on the task ahead of us, rather than continuing to dwell on this day. Macedon and Princess Minerva need our help. If we can save her, then she may be able to return the favor in the future. Are you ready, sire? Be strong. We will endure these hardships. Happy ending! Children are gonna die. We won today. We're gonna have to watch them die. They're gonna die. He's gonna torture them. Alright. We're almost 50% done. We're almost 60% done with the gauntlet, guys. Add them to the death counter? No. They're not dead. And off to Macedon we go. With a heavy heart, Moth and his army once again shunted across the sea and forced into another bitter conflict. This time he makes for Macedon, where his former ally, Princess Minerva, is now a prisoner in her own home. With her elder brother, Michalis, lost during the War of Shadows, Minerva was given the reins to the kingdom. I don't know if I have Lorenz here, actually. No, I don't have him in my list. She immediately set about the task of military reform, with many generals served her brother being dishonorably discharged. This was a welcome sight for her people, as these men were despised for their oppressive leadership during the war. But they would not sit idly by while all their power was stripped away from them. Yeah, Minerva's a little naive in this game. In truth, by exiling so many of those immoral soldiers, Macedon's starving army has been considerably weakened. Before she had time to regather her army's strength, the Scorn generals made their move. They organized themselves more quickly under the leadership of General 𝗏𝗏 and staged a coup d'etat against the princess. Minerva's forces didn't stand a chance, and she was swiftly captured. Thus, the rebel army laid claim to the entire country. 𝗏𝗏 sent former dragoons to guard Macedon's brother, for he anticipated that someone may try to rescue the princess. That someone was Marth, who was making his way through Macedon's southern woodlands. Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty hard map. There's 3 Dragon Lords here, or Draco Knights, and they're actually very scary. Lick my balls! Ugh. I think there is a lady sword here somewhere. If I remember correctly, I think you can get the lady sword, which is really good. Yes, right here. Yeah, the lady sword is really strong. It has like a bunch of crit on it, but it can only be wielded by women. This Kaga hates men. Yeah, and then we got... Okay, so this translation patch is a little inconsistent in its script and the actual naming. Loomer? Or maybe Lick is someone else, actually. That's okay, we'll get more girls capable of using her. So yeah, if I remember correctly, the way this works is a little bit... You gotta... Yeah, that's how you do it. Ah, yeah, here she is! Prince Marth. Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. I was hoping you'd be the one to come to our aid. Well met, 𝗏𝗃𝗃. It's good to see you unharmed. Then I heard news of the rebellion, and of Minerva's current situation. I feared for all my friends in Macedon, you and your sister included. I'm touched by your concern. Paul and I managed to escape, but Minerva, we couldn't. It's strange. At first I thought she stayed behind for our sakes, but when I saw her eyes just before leaving, that was the face of guilt. I know not what goes through her mind at this moment, but she must be saved. If we don't hurry, Lick and his men will execute her. Marth, please serve Minerva. Of course, that was always my intention of coming here. Even if Hardin hadn't ordered it, I've come all the same. But I must confess, I'm not so familiar with the terrain in these parts of Macedon. I'll defer our path to you, if you are willing to guide us to where Minerva is being held. Of course, in order to reach her, we'll need to break through the woods. But they're being patrolled by General Dragoons under General Loomer, one of Lick's men. Those trees are no obstacle for them, and so from high up they'll have no trouble spotting you if you're out of position. Time is of the essence. If we approach straight on, we'll be easy pickings. I see. Then we take the flanks first and bait out the dragoons once by one. Though fearsome in packs, it only takes an hour or two to bring one of them down. I learned this much from the last war. You have nothing to fear, 𝗏𝗃𝗃. I promise you, I'll see Minerva safe. I like that the dialogue actually teaches you how to deal with the dragoons. That's kind of cool. It's not a stealth chapter, but it just says don't fight all the dragoons at once, and that's actually good advice. Yeah, the boss moves in this map. Alright, we got 𝗏𝗃𝗃. She's here to carry another run, maybe? She's solid in this game, really good. Base 14 speed, 7 strength. She's a 40% strength growth, so it grows pretty well. She can use the Lady Sword, but only when dismounted, but it's still pretty good for her to use it. So, I like 𝗏𝗃𝗃. She's solid. She's not as broken as 𝗏𝗃𝗃, but she is still really, really good. 𝗏𝗃𝗃's only problem is that she isn't 𝗏𝗃𝗃. Yeah, that's true. But she's good. She's good. Oh, come on, sweetie. 𝗏𝗃𝗃 snaps the game in half. Yeah, 𝗏𝗃 is probably the best unit in Book 2. But 𝗏𝗏𝗃's okay too. I like her. Can't wait for Best Girl Est. I don't even remember when Est joins in this game. I think it's pretty late, isn't it? So, we cannot just immediately go for the... In order to get the... if I remember correctly, what we need to do... Because the thief will run this way. I think in order to get the Lady Sword, we have to send Aaron like this. There is an archer here who you can recruit. I think 𝗏𝗃𝗃 is the one who gets him, right? I actually don't remember. Does he have a javelin? I should have bought more javelins, but I'm probably gonna give the javelin over to 𝗏𝗏, and then I'm probably just dismounting to go easier through the woods. He has a bridge key. That's kind of funny, isn't it? But I think it's better to go to the left here. Yeah, this is a bit of a slow map. A little bit of a slow map. But yeah, if you just do this with 𝗏𝗃𝗃, you should be okay. And send Doga over here. With the javelin equipped. Is Tomas in this game? I don't remember. I don't think so. Wait, what are they doing? Oh, okay. Oh, right. They each go to a fort. I remember now. Guiding a bridge key. Yeah, a bridge key. Yeah, you need to catch the Lady Blade if you want it. What's your favorite dance move, and can you show us? I don't really dance. There you go. Did an Iggy Peggy dance for you. Catcher recruits Warren? I don't know, I just think she does? I don't remember. Yeah, Thief also has money. Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. They've all split up now. I think this is Warren, right? Yeah, it's Warren. Yeah, so we can go get him now. I do have to be a little careful with 𝗏𝗃, but there's forests blocking these guys, so I think I should be okay. Why can't I see their movement range? Oh, I gotta move first. Got it. That's kind of weird. Yeah, this is a little scary, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, I love this track so much. This is the best Together We Ride ever. It's so good. It's by far my favorite recruitment theme in Fire Emblem. Warren, even good men like you are fighting for the rebels? Don't act so shocked just because we haven't seen each other in a while, 𝗏𝗃. I'm just a hunter for hire. I'll knock an arrow or two any day, just as long as the money keep flowing. But right now, Lick's got gold coming out of his ears. I'd be a damn fool not to take the job. Listen to yourself. How could you be so selfish? You're no better than the generals who staged the coup. Princess Minerva worked so hard to make Macedon a country we could all be proud of. One where everyone can live and work in peace. One where nobody has to go hungry. That's why she had to expel those corrupt men from the army. They can't possibly share her vision. All they care about is their own power and their own wealth and their own full bellies. That's why Lick staged this coup to begin with. He doesn't care one damn bit about anyone other than himself. Are you really willing to fight and die for a cause like that? What happens to the selfless man I used to know? The one who would share his game with anyone who was hungry? Damn it, what am I doing? I let a bit of coin blind me from what was really going on. I brushed it all off with just the changing out the guards. Well, this goes way beyond that. Lick's a 2-bit tyrant. I won't ask for forgiveness, 𝗏𝗃. All I'll do is point my bow in whatever direction you think is best. And maybe after we save the princess, I can hunt some fresh meat for everyone, just like old times. Oh wow, what a hunter. I hunt things. Alright, Warren. 10% speed growth, bad. I don't like this guy. Why is he so slow? Why is he so slow? Why is he so slow? Bro. 50% power, 50% skill, 10% speed, 1 base luck. This dude's just gonna die. I'm sorry, he's not gonna live for very long. Now, the only good thing about being a hunter, I think he moves somewhat faster in forests, which is nice on this map. I'll use him to kill the dragoons for sure, but I don't really see myself using this guy much. I think hunters don't promote in this game? Or do they promote to horsemen? I actually forgot. Oh, Donlot likes Warren? Of course he does. Of course Donlot likes the bad unit. Okay, so they promote to horsemen. Okay, that's kind of cool. His key is more useful than him? One thing I actually really like, if you look at his stats down in the bottom left, it actually shows how much damage he deals to flyers. This is a really cool addition. I don't know if this is a translation patch thing, but I'm pretty sure that was not in the version I played. So you can actually see that he does 25 damage to wyverns, which is really nice, actually. I wish more Fire Emblem games would do this. Yeah, he's useful on this map. I'll give him that. So we gotta go and try and catch up with the thief. I think the best thing we can do is like run like this. And then bring both of our archers up. Kind of wish I didn't lose Cecil and Roddy on the first map. But we're stuck with it now, I think. Alright, javelin fight. This is gonna be great. 59 to hit. Good job, Doga. Okay, Doomer. Oh my god. Okay, we don't want Marth to be swept up in this. Although, it might just be better to get Marth out of here. Nah, we'll move like this with Marth. I don't really care much about the houses, but I'll visit one of them just to... You'd be wary of any thieves among the enemy. They'll go straight for any treasure they can find. If they pick something up, you'll only have so much time until they escape. You'd better hurry and rescue them. What do you mean? What do you mean, save 𝗏𝗃𝗃? What are you talking about? Oh, right. Well, we can fix this. Oh, thank you. We'll just place Warren right here. We can try and, we can actually see how much damage she deals to 𝗏𝗃𝗃. Deals 24. She actually lives. But she doesn't live this guy. So, what I think we do... Yeah. I think we just place Warren here. I think that's probably for the best, because we want to keep 𝗏𝗃𝗃 alive. If Warren dies, it's not a big deal. I mean, he does have his bridge key, which, you know... What are you doing? Oh, that's the boss. Oops. Gallop to your dooms, you 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗶𝗁𝗃 fools. My rider's bane and I will teach you to fare the Macedonian dragoons. Oh. Does he get doubled? No. Well. We'll see what happens. Well. I think Warren will die. The boss moves, apparently. Well, it's fine. I mean, I wasn't gonna use Warren anyway, it's fine. Guess I was a fool. Oh no, anyway. It's fine. Look, the most important part is 𝗏𝗃𝗃 lives. It's gonna be harder to kill the boss. I can drag him down to my archers and deal with him, it's fine. Ward is needed for the true ending. Can you please lock the fuck in? We're locked in right now. Mega locked in. Oh no, soldiers. Anyway. It's fine. Oh, stuff has 5 uses. But you can't use it until the very end, though. So it's, doesn't really matter. Wing of Shoe sent a super chat, $2. He will heal, and he's dead. Congrats. Can you give 𝗏𝗃𝗃 the Silver Lance? I think I can? I'm not sure, actually. So, the problem with sending Aaron up here is that we will pull the Wyvern, so I'll need to look a little bit. So he has an attack speed of 2. Aaron has an attack speed of 4. Remind me again, is FE3's attack speed just needs to be higher, or does this need to be 4 points higher? Because I don't remember. This guy's got 13 defense. Aaron does 22, so he'll do 9 damage with the Silver Lance. This guy does 17. So 7 damage to Aaron. Is it worth it to get the Lady Sword, you think? I think it's probably worth it. I don't think Doga can get out of here. 11. Attack speed 4. Attack speed... Oh, he doubles Doga, actually. That's not good. Yeah. So I'm thinking, he probably will want to go for Marth, correct? 6 crit is scary, though. A little bit of a tough situation, for sure. Oh, yeah, because of the Javelin, correct. Yeah. I don't know if the Steel Lance is much better. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it to get the Lady Blade. I don't think it's worth it. So he has an attack speed of 4, 0, 0. So he actually doubles both of my archers, which is not great. I don't think. I do not think it is a good idea to get the Lady Blade. Not in this situation. I think we gotta go back. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. We just have to deal with the boss. He has a Rider's Bane, so we gotta be careful. So the Rider's Bane deals 25 damage, which Aaron actually does take that with his 10 defense. Maybe we can, Oh, Lady Blade is effective against Thieves and Bandits? I didn't know that. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, I can dismount Aaron. I don't know if I want to, though, because he has the Silver Lance. I could give that to 𝗏𝗃𝗃, though. Dismount Doga. He can't. They dismounted. Sorry, I just need to think a little bit. I think Forest is only 15 avoid, which I don't think is gonna matter a whole lot. I think we just equip the steel bow and we move downwards. If the boss goes for Aaron, that would be nice. We gotta deal with him first, though. We have 2 archers. So as long as they are able to get to safety, which I think they can. Yeah, they can. Well, I'm not going to place him in range of Marth, because, actually, 15 damage. Does Marth live a crit? 15 minus 7 times 3. Nah, he deals 24 damage with a crit, so I can't really rely on that. He'll probably go for Doga, I would think, but I'll try to put 𝗏𝗃𝗃 in his range. Maybe he likes her squishiness more. But she's injured though. That's the problem. Can I see the battle forecast here? I cannot. Yeah, you can't see the battle forecasts. Well, she has 8 defense, so she lives. She might get cred, but I mean, that's a thing that everyone can get. But what we can do, he has a Rider's Pain, but it's not effective against Pegasus Knights, is we put Catcher here and we trade the Sylvalance, maybe? Actually, no, I don't think that's a good idea. And we heal. Just making sure he can't reach Marisha. He cannot. So what I'm thinking is we try to pull him in with, because I don't want him to go for Doga. So what I'm thinking we can do is we place Luke, because Luke has an AS of 5. We'll place Luke here. Maybe he'll go for Luke. And then we can shoot him with 2 archers and kill him. I think that's probably for the best. You can dismount in this game. We'll see who he goes for. Ah, he likes doubling, of course. It's okay, though. He deals 4 damage per hit. So Doga tanks this pretty well. And he hits back. Okay. Nice dodge. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, dismounting does lower stats a little bit. It's like -1 or 2 to most stats. Why is Doga isolated? Because I didn't expect to pull the boss. Okay. So I think what we do is we form a bit of a shield, sort of. Why is there a skull in Gaiden? Because I lost a run at Gaiden. Yeah. He doubles my archers, that's the problem. So it's like... He doubles my archers, which is very annoying. No, it's effective against paladins, but not Kshatriya. And now the other units are coming in as well. I need to kill this guy, and quick. Warren was the one archer he didn't double. Yeah, true that. Okay, I'm scared. I am very scared right now because the calves are coming in here as well, which makes things difficult. I think I'm gonna let Marth deal with this cav. So I think I might just have to deal with the fact that one of my archers might die. As annoying as it is, I don't really know. Maybe he'll go for Alan since he deals effective damage against him. Could be. I think I'll have to move Marth up here to block the cav. I just have to make sure the Bro, this guy's 10 move. It's so dumb. I mean, I have to try, right? Kaga's Revenge. Yeah. say that again. Okay, that's better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place Marth here. And then, because I need to get Malaysia, or Marisha. Yeah, I'm gonna place... Because at least then he'll kill this cab with his rapier. That's the idea, at least. Yeah. Still not enough. No, there is a safe spot here. And I will also place Alan right here. Yeah, there is a safe spot. Actually, if I just place Aaron right here, then it should be safe for her to go over here. Yeah, okay, it is safe for her now. Alright. Let's see who he kills. He's probably going for Ryan? I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't mind that. Let's see, 75. He deals 11. Yeah, oh well. That's okay. Yeah, Ryan did okay, I think. Marisha's not in Cavalier range. No, she's not. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. His death code is kind of sad, yeah. No! What? Fuck this, man. Bro! Okay, Gordon, you gotta hit this. Gordon, this run relies on you, buddy. This run relies on you, buddy. Very good. This run relies on you, Gordon. He just needs to not crit against Doga now, and we should be fine. Okay. Nice. And then we'll have to kill with Aaron, I think. Yeah, this should be a guaranteed kill. 𝗏𝗄𝗃 can't hurt him, sadly. I could give her the Silver Lance. Oh, thank you for the rider. I appreciate it. I don't know why the sad music plays when bosses die. General Lick, I leave the rest to you. Alright, now we just gotta not die. Now we just gotta not die. And we should be fine. Good. 60 damage. Okay. I definitely took this game a little lightly at first, I will admit. But we will bounce back from this. Now, of course, without the bridge key, we have to take the long way about. Speed up maximum. We have to take the long route in Chapter 3, which is gonna suck a little bit. But it's fine. I think 𝗏𝗃 can probably kill the soldier. I just gotta make sure she won't die here. 12 attack, 12 attack. She has 8 defense, so she takes 4 damage from them, so she's fine here. Nice crit! Let's go! Okay. Let's try not to get Gordon killed. Bro doesn't have a weapon. Bro doesn't have a weapon to use while dismounted. Bro doesn't have a weapon to use while dismounted. We gotta get... We need to use Luke, guys. We need to use Luke. Woo! Okay, bye-bye, Lady Sword. I'm kind of sad we didn't get the Lady Sword, but it's not the end of the world. FE3 is a very easy game. When you don't play like shit. He's gonna lose Katrin? No. We'll keep the... We're gonna kill Medius with a triangle attack, guys. Oh, chapter 3 has a hidden bridge key? Okay, thank God. Because I don't want to go around the long way. One thing I've noticed with the AI in Fire Emblem 3 is that the enemies seem to walk really long. They always use all their movement up before attacking, so they'll often tend to like go around you if they can, which is interesting. Gotta use Marth, right? Does the game get easier? FE3 has very front-loaded difficulty. The first few maps of FE3 are kind of nasty, and then if you can kind of get through it, it gets a little easier as time goes on, if I remember correctly. I'm just so glad Gordon's still here. Otherwise, I think we'd be soft-locked at the boss. Anti-speedrunner AI, yeah, exactly. So I think we will trade. I will give the Rider's Bane to Doga, I think. I say as I attack the mounted unit in front of me. This game has a huge roster. It's completely fine to get rid of some scrubs. Jagan is too old in this game. Jagan is too old in this game. He can't fight. It says it at the start of the game. Macedon dodged. Don't forget to visit the armory in Chapter 3. Oh, why would you want... Oh, that's a crit. What would you want me to visit the armory in Chapter 3, my man? Like, what is it about the armory in Chapter 3 that is so important? Skill, speed, luck, weapon level for Kārķa, very good. No strength, but it's fine. And we already have the victory music. See? This game is easy, guys. And now we can visit some houses. That idiot Warren. What does he think he's doing joining up with the rebels? I don't care how well they're paying him. You'd think a friend of the White Wings would have a little more dignity. I think I saw Kārķa flying by here by a minute ago. She ought to talk some sense into him. Well, he's a dead idiot now, so that's fun. Visiting Chapter 3 armory is required for the good ending. Oh, is it now? Is it now? Yeah, so no Lady Sword for us, and we have to deal with 2 more Wyvern Knights, although they're not... But we don't actually have to deal with them. We don't actually have to deal with them. Do you have a hex editor telling you when a unit will crit? No, I don't know how to hack Fire Emblem for you guys. I'm sure it's not hard if you figure it out, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, we'll do a meme review after this chapter, guys. We will. I don't know if Marth has provoke here. I think he does. I'm not sure. I think he has, I think enemies do like to attack him if they can. He doesn't? Okay. Yeah, Riss is not in this game. They scrapped him. Skill, luck, maximum HP. Bro, can you level something that is like strength or defense, please? I need you. Well, he's getting HP, I guess, which is nice. So we do need to deal with 2 more Wyverns. I don't think there are reinforcements on this map. I'm fairly certain there's no reinforcements on this map, but we probably want to make sure before we do anything stupid, right? Times have been tough for everyone, thanks to the last war. Well, everyone except for 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗋. They're living in the lap of luxury over there, while all the others, countries barely getting by. One certainly wonders how Emperor Harden is so much more fortunate than the rest of us. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Mangs, when have we ever been wrong about reinforcements or ambush points? Never. I can't recall a single damn time. Bye, Lady Sword. Alright, so... Remind me again, because I actually don't have this listed, guys. But who does Gordon get supported by, aside from his dead brother? You there, help an old man in his hour of need. Won't you? A thief has stolen my family's treasured heirloom. It's a lady blade, a rare sword whose power only reveals himself in the fairest sex, as the name implies. It's exceptionally strong, even more so against dastardly rogues and brigands. But now one such rogue has made off with it. I'd ask you retrieve it from me, but there are no women left in my family to wield it anymore. If you can catch that thief, you can have the sword. I'm sure it'll be more useful in your hands than mine. Yeah, about that, buddy. About that. So I think we will... Yeah, so this... I'm just going to check their range. Yes, they can almost fly over here. Yeah, so sadly, FE3 does include a little bit of walking sometimes. It's just how the game works. Woman sword. Why? Yeah, where's the man sword? I know, right? Where's the man sword? So here's the question. Can we trade Alance's silver lands? Yes, we can. Yes. Will you be doing a full Fire Emblem series game ranking after this challenge? That's the plan. If I get through it, which, you know... It's not looking super likely that I will, but... If I remember correctly, you can turn on animations for individual units in this game. I'm not sure, though. Even the overland map animations of this game are terribly slow, honestly. I don't think this guy has a right now. He has an Iron Lance. So we can pull him with Aaron, and then we can finish him off with Gordon. Gordon has like a 96% hit chance against him, so there's no way we'll lose. This game is very slow. Like, this game is very slow. I'm probably gonna start speeding it up at some point, but, you know, I like the charm of this game so far. What's your AS with the... Ooh, she doubles with it. Oh. Beep, 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 beep. Hey Max, can you turn down the volume of your emulator? You think it's too loud? Is this better? I like the soundtrack of this game. I think it's cute. Oh, wait a minute, actually. It's good? What do you say, chat? Too loud or too... It's a bit too loud? Okay, I turned it down by 10%. That's better? Okay, good. Oh, shit. I forgot animations were off. Nice, 𝗏𝗃𝗃, let's go! So, fun thing about animations being off in this game, you don't see the experience bar go up. Which is kind of weird. I guess the 𝗏𝗃𝗃 is the real, is like the man sword of this game. Gordon level, strength, speed, weapon level! This is the Gordon run, guys. Strength, speed, weapon level. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Gordon's gonna fight for his dead brother. from this point on. I don't think there's any armories on this map, right? Yeah, forgive me, I'm going to speed up a little bit as I move Gordon towards the Wyvern, because we just got to deal with him super quick. Ah, points! Thoughts on Off to War? I don't know what that is. What is it? No, I did not get the Lady Sword, sadly. I decided to focus on the boss instead, which I think was the right choice. How does weight work in this game? It's just subtracted from the weapon. It really is that simple. It's just subtracted from the weapon. So, weight is just a flat debuff on your speed, and that's why lances are very heavy in this game. Move Iron 2. I won't need it. Look, Ketras is that a crit? I don't like how the Wyverns fly up so high in this game. It looks like they're gonna crit something. It's awful. Oh, the soundtrack you hear when you talk to Lang in the intro is Off to War. Okay, I see. Alright, Gordon is saving the run. Good job. And now, we will... Okay, before I cease, actually. I don't think there's any armories on this map. No, there's not. Alright, let's go. Sire, we found a familiar face who was being held captive in this fort, though I haven't the faintest idea why. I share your sentiment, Jagan. Lind. Oh, right, you get Linda here. What in the world are you doing in Macedon, of all places? Looking for you, of course, but with how much you've been moving around lately, it sure hasn't been easy. I heard you weren't heading for Macedon, so I came to try and head you off. I thought the soldiers would have helped me find you. I didn't realize the coup had happened before it was too late. It tricked me and threw me in the dungeon, so thanks for saving me. Again. We will speak no more of it. I'm glad you're alright. Coming out here all by yourself was certainly dangerous. But last I heard you were living under Nina's protection in the capital. You partook in the royal court, even. What could possibly spur you to making such a trek all alone? Has something happened? You might say that. Princess Nina had something she wanted delivered to you, but she wanted it done in secret here. Oh, she just gives him the Fire Emblem? Yeah, this is so funny. She just gives him the Fire Emblem. It's one of the royal family's most treasured possessions. Are you seriously telling me that when they captured Linda, they didn't... Where was he supposed to hide the Fire Emblem? It's a giant shield. She has a thin robe on. Like, what? How'd she keep it hidden? Actually, don't answer that, Kaga. We don't know. Don't answer that question. In this time of peace, surely there is no need for such a symbol of war. What could Nina be thinking? I wish I knew. She wouldn't tell me anything other than to give it to you. But her eyes were so red as if she'd been wallowing in tears for days. Yeah, if only I could return to the capital now. Her and Hardin both. I wish I could see them right now. Listen, I still have to finish quelling the rebellion over here, but once that's done, we're going straight to the capital. Would you be willing to fight with us once again? I don't want you going off alone again, or if nothing else. Of course, I'm always happy to lend you my strength, Prince Marth. Now let's move in. Get moving. Fire Emblem obtained! Alright. We did it. Now let's do meme review. I'm excited. So this next chapter is my least favorite chapter, not just in this game. It's my least favorite chapter in Fire Emblem as a whole. The next chapter is probably the most garbage map that has ever been made in Fire Emblem. And I don't say this lightly. This is... If you haven't seen this chapter... Oh my goodness. You are not in for a treat? Well, if you enjoy watching me suffer, you will be. Alright. Alright. There's a lot of memes here today. My goodness, there's a lot of memes. So many memes. So many memes. So many memes. Oh my goodness. It takes a while to download all of this. I wish there was a way that I could get all the memes with one click. Maybe Gmail isn't the best way to do this. Okay, and there's one final meme from Hönemor just came in. I'll even check the spam, man. Yes, there was actually a meme in the trash. Okay. Let's do memes. Oh, you got the solar spare. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know you could get it from Biggles. Dude, this is like a 0.01% chance drop. That's really lucky. That's so cool. I love it. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put the fire? Tee woman's secret. That's great. Oh, that's amazing. This is real dialogue from a Pokemon game. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put the Pokeballs? Hehe, woman's secret. Is this a real dialogue? Oh my god. Horny Japan. Oh my god, it's Faye! It's Faye in Gaiden style! She looks a little derpy, but I think in a cute way. This is so good. Oh, look at her little smile. Oh, it's Faye. It's not Celica. This is Faye. Is it? No, this has to be Faye. This has to be Faye. Anthony donated 200 bucks. Money. Hi, Anthony. Thank you so much. Welcome back. We missed you. Happy to see you again, Anthony. I'm in FE3 now, Anthony. We are 15.69% through the gauntlet. And, well, FE3 is kind of kicking my butt so far. But we'll... Oh, more money! Oh, Anthony. Oh, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you so much for funding me in my wife's future house. I love you. He's too rich, he really is. Wee woo pee poo, wee woo pee poo, wee woo. He's my sugar daddy, he is. Don't tell anyone though. Money again! Bro. I think he saved up donations. Because I haven't seen him in a few weeks. Yup. I don't know what to say about it, other than I love you. Thank you so much. Bro is flexing. Sunspare is pretty cool though. You get it late. Imagine if you get... Yeah, I have never gotten the Sunspare or the Luna Lance. Wow. You know what's funny? I bet Anthony, because of how paid to win the top fan system is, I bet he went straight... Yeah. Oh, I actually want to show you a really cool feature. I can actually see who my top fans are. But I think I have to do it on my phone. Yeah, look at that. Look at how paid to win YouTube's fan system is. Anthony comes in, 14,000 experience, compared to Connor, who's at 3,700, Yamatoko is 1,000, and everyone else is below 600. It's so funny how paid to win YouTube's system is. It's hilarious. It's like, nah, you're not a real fan unless you pay. Me seeing book 2 for the first time. Are we the baddies? Okay, so here you can see the dismounted bonuses. So paladins get a big boost from their mounts, as you can see. So, okay, this is interesting. Cavaliers are not that affected. They only get move, actually. Okay. FE3 crit. Critical evade does exist in this game. Critical rate is weapon skill plus support bonus. Critical evade is luck plus support bonuses. Battle critical rate is crit... Yeah, okay, alright. So there is crit avoid in this game. That's good to know. It's just enemies don't have luck in this game. This dialogue right here. Kaga dialogue. She's 13. I can see the tears in their faces as their actions finally catch up with them. It'll be glorious. It was a good meme. It was a good meme. That was a really good meme. This rebellion has been profitable. Everyone moved out and I bought their real estate. It's time to go. Was I a good knight? No. You remind me of 𝗘𝗅𝗍𝗂𝗧. He was as skilled as you. Therapist 𝗘𝗅𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 When you're charging the front lines and suddenly hear sad music coming from where the recruits were. I love how he looks around and looks behind him. I love coffee tea. Oh. 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 That's so sweet. My wife, if she couldn't finish her firekeeper mask in time for the convention. The burger keeper. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Lorenz bottom text. Oh. Okay, these memes are good. These are very good memes. Oh, it's dancing mice. You will get shot. How the saber have magic in their fort ring? Why, mummy funny? This is a weird meme. I don't get it. Saber was such a hard carry, man. Dude, these memes are great. I don't even know what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on here. Dude, my balls. Alright. Funny memes. Funny meme. Funny meme. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Let's continue onward with Chapter 3. And this is... oh my god. Oh, this map. Chapter 3, Abducted Princess. Despite its status as the strongest of the Seven Kingdoms, Macedon's founding was relatively recent. As late as a century ago, the lands that comprised Macedon were instead under the dominion of the 𝗏 Empire. The Earth Dragons ruled much of the continent with an iron fist, but Macedon served a more specific purpose among their holdings. Here was the destination for many as a human slave, to forge this wild rocky frontier into another monument of cruelty. But while paving the way for a new country was already a tall order, 𝗏's working condition made it near impossible. Many died from starvations. Those that didn't were whipped into submissions or outright killed as an example to the others. After all, what value would dragons have for human lives, whose rate of reproduction was 100 times their own? But in the midst of these daily atrocities, a hero was born. Renowned as one of the 3 heroes of the War of Liberation, his name was 𝗏. He led his fellow slaves in a daring escape, fleeing into the forest they had yet to clear. Within these forests lived wild wyverns, who were none too keen about 𝗏's plans to raise their homes. 𝗏 tamed these beasts and then set about freeing the rest of the slaves in the area, coming to amass a veritable army soon enough. His band of flying soldiers, the Dragoons as they became known, were instrumental in the fall of the 𝗏𝗏 Empire. Thus, 𝗏𝗏𝗃 and his army claimed the land they cleared as their own and established a new kingdom of Macedon. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 was hailed as a hero and named its first king. The wild wyverns remained as their companions, and the two species continued to live and work together. With its vast natural riches and powerful flying legions, 𝗏𝗏𝗃's new country became well respected and feared in almost equal measure. And yet, while Macedon was poised to maintain its reputation under the leadership of Prince Michalis, said to be 𝗏𝗏𝗃's second coming, such prospect crumbled with his alliance to 𝗏𝗏 and subsequent death during the War of Shadows. With the disappearance of the Princess Maria and capture of Princess Minerva, Macedon now lies on the brink of total collapse. Yay! I like the little, like, Microsoft Air Simulator, like, Flight Simulator graphics here. Oh, this map. Oh my goodness, this map. Where's the hidden bridge key again here? I forget. Oh my god. There he is. Lick my balls. He drops the Taurus, which, ooh, I should bring up the... I should have, like, a graphic to see the growth rates of these things, actually. Mathis! What is up with the T's in this translation patch? Yeah, we gotta gather all the star shards. Very important. This map is just preparing you for FE4. What is the range of this guy again? I forget. He is on the little peninsula before the first bridge. Like here? Oh, to the left? You mean, oh, before this one, yeah. I think it's here, actually. I think it's here. Yeah, so here's the thing. If you want to recruit Mathis, you're gonna have to go around, because it's really hard to get him. Like, he only joins you after you kill the boss, I think, if I remember correctly. Now, these wyverns will actually not move until you visit the armory. Really weird? There's also an arena here. He's behind the two houses, yeah, right here. So they will only move once you visit the armory, which is a weird AI, but yeah, you gotta be careful. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got Linda, very nice. Oh, we also have old school battle preps backing him. That's actually very nice. I think I put some... Did I not get... deposit? Oh no, I have not put any weapons into the convoy yet. I'm actually a little low on lances, which is not great. Yeah, that's not great. I'm probably gonna put the Rider's Bane onto 𝗏𝗃𝗃, I think. I think she probably wears it better. Yeah, dog has 3 lances, so I think I'll just dismount Luke, honestly. Yeah, I'll dismount Luke. Also, I only have 7 heals left, so I gotta visit the shop at some point. Oh, I like the portraits of this game. Portraits in... I love the FE3 portrait style. They're great. There she is. There she is. This might actually be my favorite 𝗏𝗏 portrait. I think she looks actually the best in this game, out of all the games she's in. That includes Echoes. Julian, good news. 𝗏𝗃𝗃 managed to find the Altian Knights, and she's bringing them here now. I'll ride with them to rescue Princess Minerva. You should find Lena and go get to safety. 𝗏𝗏, she's gone. I don't know how or when or why, but Lena's just gone. She is? I wonder, Princess Maria disappeared recently too. Could they be connected somehow? Something's fishy definitely going on. But whatever it is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I won't leave without Lena. I'm gonna stick around the village and see if I can learn anything about where she went. I hope you save your princess, but, well, I gotta save mine. I I understand. With ulti on our side, we shouldn't have any trouble saving Minerva. But just don't push yourself too hard, okay? I know how much Lena means to you, but you still have to survive to see her again. Yeah, I getcha. But I think we spent enough time chatting. You ought to get going. Tell Prince Martha I said hi, yeah? Yeah. So I think you recruit Mathis with Julian, but it's kind of impossible to get him unless you get Martha over here. So that's kind of the conundrum right here. Yes, here she is. Best girl, Paula. Easily one of the best units in this game, I think. She joins ready to promote. Her stats are really good. She's a little... Actually, she's not slower than 𝗏𝗃. I thought she was, but no, she's got 16 base speed. Like, what I love about Paula in this game is that her growth rates perfectly complement her stats. She has 16 speed, so her 20% speed growth is not that big a deal. She's 4 speed away from capping. So it doesn't really matter that she's slow. But look at that, 50% strength, 80% skill. She'll cap strength, she'll cap skill, she'll cap speed most likely as well. You can promote her as soon as you get a whip, which I think is probably a good thing to do. Yeah, if you promote her, she gets -6 rest, that's true. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Paula is easily one of the best units in this game because she hits like a truck, she's fast, flyers are really good. She has the dismount indoor, which is a little annoying, but so does everyone else on a mount, so I wouldn't say it necessarily makes her bad, it just makes her a little better. She loses some steam in the late game. Yeah, but I do love Paula, she is amazing. Now, she needs to actually protect this village. There's going to be a bunch of calves spawning. I usually just put her on this fort right here. And then as the calves spawn, she'll just... she needs to kill the thief. Oh, we got another unit as well. Linda's here. You don't need a Starlight user to kill Garneth in this game, but if you want the Falchion... I think he still has the Falchion, so you probably want to train a Starlight user. Linda is probably your best bet for doing that, although you can use any magic user for it. But she does come with the aura, and there's a magic stat in this game, so her high magic... Actually, her magic is kind of balls. 20%. Wow. Okay, I thought she had a good magic growth in this game, but clearly not. Yeah, she's got no strength. Yeah, you can fix it with shards, this is very true. Yeah, aura has 20 might, which is nice. Aura is heavy, though. Actually, is it? Wait, I don't think... Wait, tomes don't have weight in this game? Okay, no, it definitely does. It does have weight. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is very heavy, too. 6 weight, okay. Yeah, so remind me again here, chat. Oh wow, that's a lot of Wyverns. I forgot how many there are. Bro, that's kind of crazy, dude. Yeah, well, we'll definitely need to, I don't think they all come at you at once, though, right? Or do they? I forget. I think they come in groups. Yeah, there's an Iote shield hidden near the boss, too. Well, I think... I don't think they all come charging at you at once. Paula can bait some Wyverns. They attack if you're in their range. Okay, so if we go away, they won't come for us. We also got a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so right here. I guess we could send, I mean, Luke's not going to be very good against these guys anyway, so we might as well send him to get the bridge key. And I kind of want to get her away from here before we start fighting the wyverns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So... yeah, let's just back off and see what happens. Let's back off and see what happens here. I don't think they'll come charging at you, but we'll find out soon enough. Don't forget the silver axe. I'll try not to. Yeah, they don't. That's good to know. I think it's probably for the best if we... So what's their damage output? Like 17. I don't think anyone can really tank that well. I think I'm gonna go kill the thief with Paula first, just to save the village. I would like to get Julian, if possible. And then maybe I'll need to use Paula to help out a little bit here, actually. Oh, she one-shots. Very nice. Actually, isn't there an armory here? Isn't there an armor she can visit? Or am I misremembering that? Oh, yeah, no, there is, but it's over here. Okay. That's Ryan. Ryan is the one who died. Only 6 attack? What? He only has 6 attack? That's pathetic. Why is he so bad? Yeah, they suck. Good, though. That's very good. Do they deal effective damage to flyers in this game? Let's find out. They do. 18 damage. So I do need to be a little cautious here. So I think the bridge key should be here, right? But I think there is a chance to find it, correct? Oh, okay. Hi. Oh, that's 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃. Lick my balls! What a joke! To think that someone so cowardly could organize such an ambitious coup all on his own. What pretty little words did Hardin whisper in your ear to make this happen? Wow, 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 is handsome in this game. Prince 𝗤𝗏𝗃, but how? You're supposed to be dead? I assure you, rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated! No! No, they didn't. They didn't. They didn't put this quote. What? What? This is a reference quote, right? But of course, fools like you took them as gospel. Oh, that can't. No, they took liberties. Bro took liberties. Whatever news served you best is all that's worth listening to, huh? But enough about you. I couldn't care less about your plans, but Macedon now. It is no longer my home. All I ask is that you give Minerva to me, then I'll leave you to sit in the mess you made. But Prince Minerva is nearly dead. There's no saving her now. I'm sorry, did I say ask? Let me rephrase that. I order you to bring my sister to me this instant. Otherwise, I can name at least one person who will die before she does. Very painfully. Alright, fine. Just put your lance away. Someone grab the princess. Bring her here. It's been a while, Minerva. You certainly look better. I wonder if you ever imagined things would turn out like this way. Maria is gone. Your men have all turned on you. Is this your ideal Macedon that you once dreamed of? That we once dreamed of? 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃, you why? News of my demise were greatly excited. Wow. Bro. What is this ballista? Yeah, it has to be a Metro Man reference, surely. Now, I do have to be a little bit careful. I don't think they attack you, but, you know. Limbed feet. Ah, every single time, chat. Every single time. Paola and Katja may still be here, but S moved on to Altea with her sweetheart. I'm happy for her, of course. Oh, without S, the White Wings just aren't the same anymore. Their triangle attacks was just the bee's knees. I hope she'll come down one day. Who knows? Maybe she can convince the man of hers to move to Macedon. Wait, who's she marry? Abel? I think she married Abel. I love that we're hating on a great quote. Eh. Yeah, she married Abel. That's like her canonical love interest. So, yeah, I guess we just have to find the bridge key. Who has the best luck in my army? 10 luck. I think Marth has a good shot at finding it. I don't think Luke does. Yeah, the White Wings each have like a love interest. Wait, who does Paola like? Who does Paola like? Sweetie, do you remember this? Who does Paola have a crush on? Is she able to? So S stole Paola's man? Whoa! Wow. Imagine Paola being into you and you go for S. Like, what is wrong with you? Times like these hand me word for the future of Macedon. Prince 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is dead. Princess Maria is missing. And now they say the Princess Minerva is going to be executed. At this rate, we'll just end up like Grust. Oof, behavior. So, here's the thing. Do you think it's safe for Paola to deal with one of these guys? Or do you think they'll all come after her? I really don't want to fight all those guys on my own. So I'm gonna try and doing this. We'll see how she does. I think Paola would... Oh, Macedon arrived. Oh, right. Maybe I should have waited. Oh, here they come. These guys move one by one. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's dealing a little bit of damage to me. Oh! Oh no, I gave him the fort. That sucks. Get him! Oh, she's so good. She's so good in this game. Level up. Strength, skill, speed! HP! Let's go. Such a good unit, man. Alright, I'll go get the Silver Axe while everyone else... I think Marisha has decent... Yeah, she actually has very good luck. And then I think Linda probably has the better luck of the two. Oh no, Katri actually has very good luck too. I don't know if Pegasus Knights can find items though, that's the thing. Oh, she has a vulnerary? My bad. She can take it. She can take another cab hit, though. Do you actually know the bridge I don't. But... I can look it up. Because chat is just going to give me misinformation anyway. Let's see. It is... oh no, that's the wrong one. Ah, there it is. So the bridge tile. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. It's actually not here. It is on these tiles right here. So we'll try doing that. There you go. Easy. Bridge obtained. Oh, Prince Marth, bless you for saving our humble village. Please wait right here. I simply must reward you. Here, take this silver axe. It's a beauty, wouldn't you agree? I can't imagine you'll have any use for it as a weapon. Axes are meant for splitting logs, not splitting heads! But it'll fetch a fair price in shops for raw material, if nothing else. I hope the money serves you well. What? Why did Kaga just suddenly decide that we're not allowed to use axe users anymore? What a weird decision. Why? It's such a weird decision. Did he just hate Axis? So weird, man. It's the curse of the devil axe? Oh shit, it's a good thing I used the vulnerary. It's a good thing I used the vulnerary. I might have to dismount her, actually. Maybe I should dismount Paula, actually, because then I get to save my Silverlance a little bit. And it will also give me 20 avoid from the fort. Bro, she's so good. Yeah, FE12 reintroduced them. What happened? This village, what kind of dialogue does it have in FE12 again? Hanako, how dare you? How dare you say such things about axe users? What if you were an axe user, Hanako? Huh? You gotta empathize a little bit. It's not easy being an axe user, Hanako. There was a traveling paladin who came by not long ago. He was wearing a mask for some reason, though. Ooh, I bet he's super handsome underneath it, but keeping it on gives him such an air of mystery, you know? That kind and gentle exterior with a dark and brooding side hidden within. Will I ever see him again? Sigh heart emoji! Bro, what is this? Bro, the heart emoji. She busted out the heart emoji for her lord, for her Shadow Lord. Oh my god. There you go, have a bridge. Oh my god, that is so funny. Yeah, I think I will actually dismount Paula. Not because she needs it, but it's just I don't want to waste her Silverlance. It's very nice, and I think she beats these guys with her sword anyway, so it's fine. Oh right, you get bored. Right, I remember now. I want a bridge as a present on my next Friday, or next birthday. Bonk, bonk. She almost one-rounds them, but it's fine. It's just more experience for Paula. I mean, we're not going to complain about that, are we, chat? We're not going to complain about that, are we, chat? Bonk, bonk. That's a crit. Macedon arrived. Skill, weapon level, maximum HP up. So what I'm thinking we do here is quite simple. We wait out the reinforcements, which I think they come until turn 10 or something. We wait out the reinforcements with Paula. We use Paula to kill the flyers, and then we open the bridge key. What do you guys think? Because there's no reason to rush on this map. Like, there's no reason to rush on this map at all. Not only is there a secret shop for a Dragon Whip, but first droppable Dragon Whip is in Chapter 7, so Capture also gets her promo really quick. Really? Recruit Mathis? I mean, I could. You know, I can just walk around with Marth. Are we really gonna recruit Mathis? You know what? We need units, so, you know what? Fine. Fine, I'll get Mathis. I mean, I have to wait out the reinforcements anyway, so might as well walk around with Marth, right? But I'm coming back, though. They will keep coming until all 15 of them... Really? The reinforcements actually work like that in FE3? There's like a limited number of them? Skill, speed, maximum HP. Really? I didn't know that, I didn't know it worked like that. Okay, this is gonna make me nervous. I remember being super nervous about this before, but I am absolutely certain they do. Oh, this guy actually drops a... I remember being super nervous about this. I don't think they move, though. They don't move. I am 99.9% sure about that. Stop at turn 9, okay. Yeah, we do want the night crests, actually. Yeah, they don't start moving until you visit the armory, or at least that's the idea behind it. They don't attack, no they don't. It's just scary, that's all. Because it's like, what if? What if they suddenly attack, right? It's Martham. Martha? I think they attack in FE12 and higher difficulties. Yeah, they do, actually. Local green hair Pegasus kills off entire country by herself. She's not... Well, okay, she has blue hair in the battle, which is a little sad. It's a little sad. Skill! Okay. Bro, I am so nervous. Okay. I'm so nervous. Because what if I remember? Yeah. Ah. Are we absolutely sure they don't move? Marth was already in range? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They don't move. No, they don't. They don't move. Look. Look. See? See? They don't move. I'm very certain they don't move. They don't move. They don't move. They don't move. Ah! Okay. This map is so shit. It really is. On a go. See? They don't move. 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 I'm not trying to scare you. I'm scared. Yeah. They don't move until you visit the armory. I remember this. I think one of the houses actually like, straight up tells you this. Psst, got some good in for you. That armory near the castle is in cahoot with the rebels. If you go in there, they'll signal those Draconites to rush you down without a second thought, bunch of traitors. But if you avoid it, then I don't think you'll have to worry about the Draconites over the mountain at all. They got real strict orders not to act with the signal, but you didn't hear this from me. Yeah, exactly. Right there. There you go. There you have it. Go to the armory? Yeah, sure. After I defeat them, I will. Long time no see, Prince Marth. Knew you were in the area, but I'm glad you stopped by all the same. Julian, it seems you know more about my whereabouts than I knew of yours. I bet you went to Macedon with Lena, but I didn't expect to see you in such dire times. How is Lena, I might ask? She's with you, isn't she? She's gone, Prince. That's why I'm here in the first place. I've been looking for her all day, but... it's like she just vanished. Even if I keep searching, I'll never find her. But what else am I supposed to do? Julian, slow down, it's okay. Were you able to learn anything from your search so far? Yeah, the villagers mentioned they saw some cloaked guys poking around yesterday. Real dark robes, look like bishops. I was right when Lena went missing. It's gotta be them, they must have taken her. Dark bishops. I've heard that Princess Maria has gone missing recently as well. This can't be a coincidence. We'll have to investigate this further as we're able. You should come with us too. We'll look for Lena and Maria together. Prince, I appreciate it. Sorry for kind of freaking out. The whole just mess has me on edge. But we'll find them, or at least I ain't gonna rest until we do. Let's get going. Alright. Julian! He has the men's staff, which I actually think is kind of cute. It's like he has Lena's men's staff. Where is he? There he is. He's got insane growth rates, and he also levels weapon level in this game, unlike in FE1 where he just never does it. He can't promote, so it's limited how good he'll get, but he's still pretty damn good, and having a thief makes your life so much easier, so I'm gonna try to train him and keep him alive. He has, I think the men's stuff, it's implied that Lena gave it to him or something. Oh yeah, always 3RS, every single time. But yeah, he's good. So we're gonna start walking back the other way, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have Paula just deal with the remaining Wyverns. I know, right? Crazy. She can deal with them one by one, and with the Silver Lance, I think she doesn't one-round them, but close to one-rounding them. And she also crits a lot, which is nice. Strength, skill, weapon level, maximum HP, weapon... Yeah, nice. Very nice. And then we will walk all the way back with Marth and Julian. And we'll use the fort to heal Paula. And we'll just continue doing this. She leveled what? What do you mean, Ethan? And we'll just keep picking them off one by one. This is the Paula Grindfest right here. Why walk back? That's a good point. Why walk back? That's actually a very good point. Why walk back? Yeah, no, I guess it's... I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's easier to recruit Mathis if I don't, maybe? I don't know. I'll walk back. I'm already doing it, so why not, right? I mean, I'm doing this to recruit Mathis, right? Yeah, Mathis' portrait got a good glow up. I agree with that. I agree with that. What? Huh? Okay. I mean, she's gonna be fine, but that's surprising. There are really reinforcements on turn 19? I told you, they keep coming until... Okay. Infinitely? It's kind of weird. Oh, so is there really a limited amount of... Like, so there's like a set amount of units that comes out of the fort, and they keep coming until... Ah. That's interesting. Each fort has their own limited reinforcement. I had no idea it worked this way. I had no idea it works this way. Okay, then. I guess we'll just let Paula deal with... Okay, in that case, I'm just going to move Paula over here. And I'm going to equip the Iron Sword. And I'm just going to let her... Yeah, okay, it really does seem to be working this way. Okay. Okay. I think Paula is... She doesn't one-round them yet, but... Actually, she does. Well, Paula's just going to cap out in this chapter. I think Kaga really liked his Pegasus Knights. He gives them so much favorable treatment. Aha! Now I wonder if... Can Julian open bridges? I think he can, right? Julian can lower bridges in FE3. Okay, good to know. Okay, we'll just wait for these guys to die, and then we'll see what Paula decides to do. Strength skill. She's so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. Kaga is a simp. He sure is. She's so good. And like this FE3 also has the old XP formula. I think we're done now. Yeah, we're done now. Alright, let's go mount again. And let's get rid of these Wyvern Knights so we don't lose them. Yeah, she's level 60 now. We're gonna get her to 20 and then we're gonna promote her. She's gonna be insane. She almost won rounds. I almost want to dismount and finish him off here. I hope this is enough. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, dismounting is probably better here. Strength, skill, weapon level, maximum HP. Let's go. Let's go. This is great. And then we'll heal in the fort. She's insane. She's insane. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And then we'll go pull this guy. I think she can probably fight him with her swords now. Okay, it's a little scary to do this actually. It's a little scary to do this now. Can you disable auto cursor? I think I can actually. No, I can't. I can only turn the cursor slow and fast. It's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Who's throwing? She gets strength and she has Wyvern growth rates. Paula has always been more like a Wyvern. Sorry for speeding up, by the way, but this process is so slow. The turn count is going to be insane on this map. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Alright, let's put her in the fort. Have her deal with this guy. Killing Draco Knights with an Iron Sword is kind of crazy. It is, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just conserving my Silver Lance at this point. She's so good. Skill defense. She's got defense. She got defense, guys. Alright. There we go. She's finished them all off now. Oh my god, she's so good! She's so good. Oh my god, she breaks this game in half. What was Kaga thinking with this? Like, the amount of experience she gets here is so insane. Look at this! Look at this! 14 strength, 19 skill, 18 speed, 9 luck, 15 weapon level, 10 defense. Oh, yeah, please draw Paula. Yeah, she'll kill the Draco Knights easily. She just needs a better lance, that's all. But yeah, it's time to lower the bridge. And it's time to recruit Mathis. Oh yeah, I am visiting the armory. You can be sure of that. In fact, I think it's probably a good idea to send... who has the Silver Lance now? 𝗏𝗃𝗃 has it. Yeah, now we gotta, you know, fight. I think these guys come charging at you when you lower the bridge. I don't remember, though. No, they don't. Okay. Draug, please don't kill Mathis. That's all. Please don't kill him. Yeah, these guys will not move. Oh, we can just equip the Javelin. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. And 𝗏𝗃𝗃 actually takes a ballista shot, so it's fine. Here's the thing, though. Draug can still crit. I think Mathis' luck is not the best. But it's fine. We need capped Mathis. Alright, here comes the Kevs. If I remember correctly, I think when I played, oh, 1 crit. I think my Doga got crit here when I played the new Mystery of the Emblem. I just have this memory of him getting crit by like a 1%er on this map. Oh right, Mathis has a javelin. Yeah, he does. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Alright, Mathis moves last, which is annoying. Pola's what Melody wishes you want. Dude, Melody's pretty busted too, dude. Melody's pretty busted too. Dude, he has 1 crit. Lena, where are you? If only I could see your face again before I die. Didn't he say this in the first book as well? What a wimp. Dude, why is the Ballista not attacking? There's a Pegasus Knight in range. So weird. Yeah, they just copied his quote. They just copied his battle quote! I like Marisha's portrait a lot more in this game. Yeah, she looks okay. Alright, let's go recruit the wimp. Lena, where are you? If only I could see your face again before I... Hey, knock it off, will ya? Lena's not here. And if she was, she'd be none too pleased about that you're throwing stuff at us. So would you quit trying to stab me and take a look around? You're fighting the Altean army. Oh, Julian, it's you. Are you still intent on clinging to my sister? I said it before and I'll say it again. I never had my good little sister over to a nasty thief like you. Gee, would you get in your head out of your own? Oh, look, Lena and I aren't that close, alright? I just want to help however I can. Oh, really? That's great. I guess I just misjudged you then, Julian. You're more like the opposite of nasty. I'm telling you. Wait, what? If you say so, not that I really want the compliment from you. Whatever, if you're worried about Lena, then try to help me look for her, yeah? Gladly, I didn't want to join the rebel army anyway. They just forced me to fight. Weird that it happened twice, huh? Alright then, little brother, let's go find our cute little... Bro, this is your sister. Kaga! Kaga! Maybe I shouldn't have invited him. Can you go rejoin the enemy, please? Oh, bro, I hate this guy. There is no reason why this guy should be so hard to recruit, because he's really not worth it. His stats suck. His growth rates aren't that good. He only has, like, weapon level, which isn't that big a deal anyway. Like, it's... Ugh, this guy. Why did Kaga make it so hard to recruit him? 1 base luck. 1 base luck, by the way. 1 base luck. This guy's gonna get crit and die. So bad. Yeah, you get a javelin, I guess. Hooray. 9 defenses. I guess... Yeah, I guess he gets defense. That's about it. I don't really get the thing. I don't really get what Mathis is doing. They put him into a really rough position to recruit in Book 1 too, because you got to run the entire map with... Yeah, no, Mathis has always been hard to recruit, but like, generally speaking, when a unit is hard to recruit, they should also be good. They should be good, but they're not. Bro, look how long Linda's hair is. Look at the hair on this girl. My little sister can't stop getting kidnapped by Garda. Okay, that's funny. My little sister can't stop getting kidnapped by Garna. What? What? How? It's standing still! It's standing still! Bro is standing still! So I'm pretty sure even if you attack these guys, they're not gonna... Just 10 defense. These guys do 17, so 17, 14, 21, 28. So she actually lives against all of them. I'm pretty sure they don't even move when you attack them, if I remember correctly. So I'm thinking we kill off one of them with 𝗘𝗲𝗯𝗲. And then what we can do is we can visit the armory to make them charge us, and then we can... Because we need to give some kills to other dudes, right? Skill up, maximum HP up. And if I remember correctly, I don't even think this guy has a... No, he does not even have a ranged weapon. So we can just aura farm him. I'm not even going to use the aura here. I'm gonna use thunder. So, can someone remind me what the Tauros does again? I think it's like a plus 5% to all growth rates. Why did it have to be Altea of all things? Damn, but if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Yeah, without a weapon? Yeah, 5 to everything. So it's just like a it's like a Mephis scroll. It's okay to have on Marth, I think, for the most part, if you want him to level better. I don't think Gordon can even do damage to him. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Iota shield, don't worry. Tauros to Mathis, really? You're really gonna do this? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna visit the armory to trigger the Wyverns. And I'm gonna put Doga in the forest to kind of like drag these two in, and then I'm gonna come in with like Gordon and stuff and finish them off. We can leave the boss alive for now. Such a Tauros thing to say. We'll cap out 𝗘𝗲𝗯𝗲, don't worry about it. Just gonna make absolutely sure that they can't reach the shop. Because if they can, that would be bad. Yeah, no, they can't. So yeah, once you visit this armory... This is the armory. What do you want to do? We'll get some stuff from here. We want some iron swords. Steel sword is nice. And then we need lances, actually. Let's get javelin. We're gonna sell the silver axe too. Oh, does he have it on him? He does. We'll be needing some javelins in this run, so... yeah, no. It's nice that you can sell directly from storage. I appreciate that. $5,000 gold, very nice. And of course, we have to go into the arena with Mathis, right? Do the star shards give you crit immunity in this game? I don't think they do, right? They don't, no. So actually, we don't want to put a star shard on a unit that is about to enter the arena, because if the unit dies, we don't get the best ending, and that would be sad. Oh, I guess I misjudged their range? Oh. Yeah, I think I misjudged their reign. He's not saying Mathis is a good unit, he's saying he can do it, yeah. And I think that's a 𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗃. No, not quite yet. Oh, I don't think items get sent to convoy. I'm pretty sure they don't, actually. Because, I haven't gotten any of my items from the dead units yet. You don't lose the shards? Really? Oh, the star shards do. Interesting. Okay. Okay, alright. So I can send the star shards into the arena. My goodness, that is a spell animation. Looks like a metal cage. Has Anthony been money laundering again? Yeah, it looks that way. It looks that way. It's actually very nice that this game splits up weapons and items. It means you have 8 item slots, which is actually super nice. This is another thing I like about Radiant Dawn. Skill, speed, luck, weapon level, and a silver lance! Let's go. I actually really like it. Alright, Mathis. This is your time to shine, buddy. Show everyone the trouble we went through recruiting you. He did 2 damage, it's very true. Mathis will carry trust. Is there no way for me to buy heal staves yet? Strength, speed, weapon level for Doga, and HP, let's go. Not bad, buddy. Oh, yeah, I do have the men now. That's a good point. Yeah, that's true. I do have the men staff. Thank you for reminding me. I think I'll just go aura farm the boss with Linda. The first vendor is in chapter 5. Okay, so I gotta be a little bit careful with my heal uses. You know what? Let's just finish him off with Paula. Get him. I think she gets 10 crit from being near 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃 too, so they're really strong together. Alright. Strength, weapon level, resistance, maximum HP, and we got a Taurus. So, this is Altius strength. Truly beyond all expectations. I got res! Damn! I got res! Let's go! I think Julian always finds hidden treasure, yeah? Pretty sure he does. Wait, does he not? I think math... Oh, never mind. I'm standing on the wrong slot. The IoT shield is right here. I thought thieves always found items. Ah, there you go. Well, Paula. So she can't use the Knight's Crest. That's only for Mathis. Yep, this is a 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃, everyone. This is before she promotes, by the way. So I don't remember exactly how the arena works in this game. I don't know if you use your own weapons or if you're given a weapon when you go into it. I actually don't know. It's given? Okay. You use your own weapon and you can back out after each round. Okay. Oh, I gave him the shield. Okay, I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's see how this goes. Here's the arena, chum. Fancy a bit of blood sport? Current wages in 780. If you think you're up to it, glad to hear. Your foe's level 7. The winner gets to add a hefty sum of 1,560 gold to their pockets. Press B before a round starts to back out. Else the only way out winning is dying, and you don't want the second thing. This is not so bad. Oh, okay, I see. So that's how it works. Interesting. It actually splits it up into rounds, so it's a little easier to see. Nice job staying alive. You sure gave us a good show. Here's your prize. Let's see how good Mend is. In FE4, the arena is not just... It's the arena is it's meant to be used. Weapon level up, defense up, maximum HP. Very nice, very nice. Star Shard goes to Convoy, or so chat says. I think they're not lying. 1,000. No, I don't think. Another window shopper, is it? The beat it and don't come back until you're willing to pay. That's funny. Oh, can you not? Okay, there we go. 730. That's better. Level 4. Bro, I have to listen to this guy yap every single time I want to fight. Oof, he doubles me though. Do we want to keep this? No? We can do it. I like how they get to go. I wonder how it decides who goes first. How does it decide who goes first, I wonder? Is it luck? No, but Mathis went first for the first time. It's random? Okay. It's weird. We gotta give him a level at least. Let's show his growth rates. 780, that's fine. Level 7. Oof. This is fine. This is another thief. He deals 3 damage to us. If he crits, it could be bad. But we two-shot him, so... Nice! We get the crit! Alright, first Mathis level up with Star Shards, skill weapon level. Bruh. 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 A little more. A little more. Post level H. Ugh, I don't like that. This is another pretty easy battle. We'll be fine. Nice. These are great to fight in the arena because they give so much experience. Just one more level. Just one more level. One more level, okay? Just one more level. One more level. I'm not doing 920. I'm not doing 20. 680, that's a good one. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice. Good dodge. Good dodge. Good dodge. Good dodge. Easy. Easy. No, you don't fight promoted enemies in the arena, I'm fairly certain. Here's the funny thing about Wait, what? What did I do? What? What did I accept? What did I I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no! Oh, you can... Oh. My guy's too tough for you? Well, too bad, because I'll be... Okay. You can actually back off before the first round starts. That's cool. I did not know that. Okay, so you can actually... You can head out before... Okay. Alright. This is too scary. Oh, you can actually back out at any time. Wow, that's super safe, though. This is such a nice arena. You can back out at any time. Wow. Yeah, get out. Get out. Get out. No. What are you doing? Actually, this is not a bad matchup. Because that's a Steel Lance. Nice. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Nice. Speed, defense, maximum HP. Ten defense. Not bad. Let's get out of here. Jagan, how's the situation at the castle? Has Minerva been found? About that. Although the enemy has fled, there seems to be no trace of the princess anywhere. What? But why? The enemy couldn't have had enough time to retrieve her before making their escape. Surely we were misled about where Minerva was being held. Perhaps you can bring it up with General Lang. It appears he's on his way here as we speak. Oh, time for the best scene in the game. No doubt to give us yet another asinine request to travel halfway around the world. Superb job, Prince Mai. Just as I expected, of course. I truly appreciate all the hard work you've been putting in. You can leave the cleanup of Macedon to me and my men. I have another new mission for you. You'll be headed for... What is it this time, Lang? As I was saying, someone has broken into my keep, my own home. Truly, nowhere is safe these days. Most of my possessions were left untouched, all except two, the Grustian royal children. The bastard who took them has fled to Home Beach in western Macedon. Since you're nearby, I order you to give chase. Find the culprit, execute him on the spot, and bring back the prisoners immediately. What? So the children are safe? What a relief. That's all I needed to hear. Lang, my soldiers and I have done our duty. We will no longer be taking orders from you. It's time we headed back home. We've been abroad far too long as it is. What? You think to disappoint me? I knew it. I suspected you were the mastermind behind this all along, you traitor. Mastermind? Just what are you talking about? That Talus filth. 𝗥𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗶𝗁 was the miscreant that blinded sight of my men and stole those brats. Last I recall, the Craven was under your command, so you must have ordered him to do it. It's the only possible explanation. Alas, Sir 𝗥𝗲𝗯 acted on his own accord. He hasn't been in my employ since the previous war, but this might as well just have been my order. If I hadn't been such a coward, I would have saved those children right from the start. Sir Lorenz was a good man. I was a fool not to fight by his side then, but I won't make the same mistake twice. You treasonous pig! When Emperor Hardin hears of this, he'll butcher you in an instant. Are you prepared for that, you little swine? I can still spare you this fate if you get down on your knees and beg. I'll do nothing of the sort. Once we assist Sir 𝗥𝗲𝗯, I'll be headed straight for the palace to speak with the Emperor myself. Hardin and Nina will hear of all the crimes you've committed. Your days of cruelty are numbered, Lang. Forgive me, Jagan, but I can be silent no longer. I must protect those children. I must do what's right. You've no need to apologize, sir. You've endured much. Frankly, I've had as much as Lang's nonsense as I can stomach as well. Lang, you're unworthy of all but the lowest of titles, let alone that of a general. You who dare to insult my liege, Prince of 𝗚𝗏𝗃𝗏. The prince may forgive such an honorless boor as yourself, but I will not. Come, draw your sword. I, 𝗤𝗍𝗃𝗀𝗃, challenge you to a duel. Even this old fool past his prime is still leagues beyond your strength. Fools. Imbeciles. You've sealed your fate. No amount of forgiveness will save you now. Emperor Harden will hear of this. 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 will be crushed in the blink of an eye, mark my words. 𝗤𝗍𝗃 be like, I'm bad and old, but I still better than you. The only thing that could run faster than his mouth are his legs. He's already long gone. 𝗤𝗃, color me impressed. I certainly wasn't expecting such a display from you, at least at all on my behalf. Don't let my age fool you. Though the body has wilted, the spirit is as fiery as ever. I'm not about to let myself be surpassed by younger men just yet, especially not curs like Lang. But I must admit, that was rather reckless of me. After all my preaching about patience, it was I who lost his composure. Regardless, what's our next move? Do you have a plan in mind? First things first, we should find 𝗤𝗏𝗀 and the children. If Lang isn't lying, they should still be in Macedon. I imagine he's looking for Wendell to deliver the children back to him. I'm still worried about Minerva. Without any leads, there's simply nothing we can do for her at the moment. We'll make for Wendell's home at once. Perhaps he can offer us some guidance once the children are safe too. Understood, sire. Still, I do wonder about Lang. I hope nothing comes of this. Almost 16% done, guys. Oh, we'll do memes, yeah. I think this might be the final chapter of the night. Okay, there's some really good ones here. Let's save. Let's look at some memes. I'm gonna go get Fire Emblem, amongst other things, if you know what I mean. Is she gonna get the Fire I'm giving her a treat.
Oh, that's Bella. Okay.
Yeah, it's Bella.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute?
She is so cute.
She is. Are you a good cavalier? No, I am a lukewarm cavalier. Did I assure you rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated? But of course, fools like you took them as gospel. Oh, that's great. If I had a nickel for every time I was forced to fight in the rebel army while worrying about Lena, I would have 2 nickels. Just a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Seek and Luthier. I don't get it. Knight Shek has joined? What kind of a knight are you? What of a kind? Shek? Why does it say Shek? Ah. Okay. I will do the introduction to this chapter. And then, so I get to battle preps. Unable to reunite with Princess Minerva, Marth makes his way west in search of 𝗤𝗏𝗀 and the Gristian royal children. He hopes to visit Wendell, who had initially rescued the children from their captivity in 𝗏𝗏𝗃 and previously cared for them. However, the bishop currently resides in Home Beach, an area controlled by the ruthless Macedon Vikings! Right! Holy shit, Fire Emblem did Vikings first! court of these pirates separate Marth from their children, eager to get their hands on more live merchandise to sell. Will Marth be able to prevent the children from being captured a third time? Vikings! Ah yes, Shadow Lord chapter. I mean, I had Vikings in my hack. Oh boy. Guile. Protogeb. Okay, I will save my game. There we go. Save the game. What's your favorite Fire Emblem unit of all time? That's a hard one to answer, really. I like so many. I don't think I can pick a single one. Well, I'm not safe scumming. I just... Oh, we should probably do unit review first, shouldn't we? I forgot to do unit review. I'm sorry. Louise is one of them for sure. I don't know if she's my favorite of all time, though. Alright, let's go for a unit review, shall we? Marth, he's currently level 5. I think he's leveled up okay. He's gotten mostly skill and speed, but speed is nice on Marth. Marissa, she's gotten this point of speed, I think. She's alright. Doga is... He's gotten 2 levels. He's gotten speed, which is nice. Luke is rather lukewarm. I'll probably still have to use him, but... Aaron has gotten... I think he's gotten 3 levels, and he's gotten, like, only HP. Gordon is still here, and he's nice. He got strength and speed, if I remember correctly, so that's very good. Linda, I'll probably train her as my Starfall user, or Star Shard user, or Starlight user. Katria is really good, but she's, of course, nothing compared to her sister. Mathis, I gave him 2 levels in the arena. He got a point of defense, which is nice. Julian, I don't think he got any experience. And then, of course, we have the fighter jet. Yeah. I did a thing. She is, she's not even promoted yet. Yeah. She can easily get to level 20 in her joining chapter because she just has exclusive reinforcements that she can just kill. And they're not a threat to her at all. Like, she's so broken. I think she can promote in chapter 7. Yep. Giga Stacy. She's really good, yeah. Well, guys, let's do a bit of a Q&A. This was a good start. It started off a little rough there with 4 deaths. I thought I was going to maybe lose in Chapter 2, but I think we're past that hurdle. I think things are going to be a lot better from now on. I will try to get the best ending, of course. I do really want it. We'll see how it goes. How old is Bella? I think she's around 7. I already did meme review, guys. I already did meme review. There are no more new memes, so... Paula always reads at Chapter 7 20 early, but Chapter 3... Yeah, she's just not going to be able to get any experience for a while. In the rare case of a game crashes or freezes, will it count as a run ender? No, I don't think so. If I get a crash... I mean, I'm pretty good at saving before I do things that I know can cause a crash, like a Ragnarok, for example. But no, I wouldn't say so. Crash ending a run would be so anticlimactic. What happens to the skull if you die in Gaiden again? You get 2 skulls instead. Is FE3 Paula on par with Radiant Dawn, Har, and Seth? I think Seth is probably still a tier above Paula. But I would say Paula's definitely better than Har, yeah. Har trivializes a part of Radiant Dawn, but you don't need him per se, he just makes the game a lot easier. But Paula is, like, way more broken than him, I think. Is Treehouse still your 3rd favorite? No. No. I made that rating while Treehouses was still in its honeymoon phase, and I was still very enamored with it. I think Treehouses is probably more going to come in at number 6 or 7 now, maybe 8th. I mean, maybe even lower than that. I don't really play Treehouses anymore. That's the thing. Like, it's not a game I really want to go back and play. How many skulls can you accumulate? I mean, as many as I do, right? I mean, did you know that Sirius is recruited by 𝗤𝗲𝗯𝗲𝗃? Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I believe I can send you the ROM demo already. Do I send it to you on Discord? Yeah, just send it to me on Discord. But you have some time, Grayside, because I'm not gonna play it now. Your old book 2 Let's Play is so comfy. Do you remember when Arlen crit your Navarre so Samty carried your run? Yeah, that's a while ago, but yeah, I do remember. Not really a question, but God, Book 3's writing is so dogshit. It yaps so much and has 𝗏𝗃 trademark of comically evil villains. Yeah, so one thing I'm noticing with Book 3 is that 𝗏𝗃 really likes to establish relationships. Have you noticed this trend? 𝗏𝗃 is like he's playing with his dolls. Like, you notice in Book 1, it was more about Marth and his journey and, like, the conflict. In Book 2... 𝗏𝗃 really likes to establish relationships between the characters, and you know why I think he does that? Because there's a new support mechanic in the game. It's hidden from the player, but it's there. Units can now support each other. They give bonuses whenever they're nearby. I think 𝗏𝗃 really wanted to showcase this through dialogue, so that's why he mentions all the things like Est being married to 𝗏𝗍 and stuff like that. So, which of the Norwegian languages do you use? There isn't multiple Norwegian languages. There is a written language and a spoken language. And the written language is called nynorsk, and no one uses it because it's stupid. It's a stupid, outdated language. We spend way too much time learning it when we should be learning other things. It's called New Norwegian, and the whole point of it, it's supposed to be a written language that never changes. Because the problem with, I think the reason they made nynorsk is because language always changes, which means that in 300 years from now, literature that was made now is going to be almost obsolete because people won't be able to read it, right? Because language just changes dynamically through the ages. So the idea behind creating nynorsk or New Norwegian was to create a static language that never evolves, so that literature from now will still be relevant 300 years from now because it'll still be nynorsk. Of course, that entails that we'll continue to learn nynorsk, which is stupid. We spend like 30 to 40% of our Norwegian courses learning this stupid language that no one ever uses. Because some guys 50 years ago or 100 years ago decided that they wanted a written language. It's stupid. We need to get it out of schools. It's taking up way too much time. It's bogging down the thesis, which we need to get through. People have been trying to get nynorsk out of schools for like 30 years now, but it just won't go. I think there's a couple of old boomers sitting on the head of the school councils who refuse to get rid of it. They just need to, retire, and then we can get it out of the schools. How do you deal with working on a hack as you learn new tricks and skills? I can't help but look at my earlier work less positively, and I have a half mind to do all of it. Oh yeah, this is what it's like, dude. Look, you guys remember, I uploaded an old version of Andron Saga to the download station. I think it's still up. You guys remember how I streamed that shit? Do you see how trash that game was in its early stages? Oof, shut up. Don't say it. So, you will always be tempted to go back and polish. Try not to. I guess that's all I can say. Try to progress forward, and then you can always go back and change the egregious bit. But yeah, this is the fate of any kind of like creative work. You start working, you get better. You don't like your earlier work, you go back, you fix it. You get better, you don't like your earlier work, you go back and fix it. You get better, you don't like your earlier work, you go back and fix it. This is why so many ROM hacks end up in development limbo. And all I can say is you have to reach a point where you're satisfied with your current level and just decide this is just the level my hack's gonna be at right now. It could be better, but if you're gonna endlessly polish it, then you'll end up becoming Staff of Taking Ages, right? Or Staff of Never Ever being released. Which Iron Man do you think will be the easiest? FE4 probably, depending on how cheesy I choose to get. What I could do with FE4 is I could just bulldoze it with Sigurd, at least in the safe sections, and then I can pass down everything to 𝗏 to make him a Giga champion, and then I'll get Arthur 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in Chapter 6, and then I can just destroy everything with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 March, not Arthur. It's something I can do for sure. I might do it. I haven't decided yet. It's boring, but it's a surefire way to win FE4. Yes, so this is not a question, but so I wasn't always the most popular in the development team because I set these deadlines. You may have heard some people talk about it. Look, my team was not happy with me when I set those deadlines. I decided this is when we're going to release the ROM. They got very stressed by it. Here's the sad reality. I had to set the deadline because they wouldn't work otherwise. I'm sorry, it's so cruel, but the reason I set a deadline down was because we had just reached a stage where everyone was like, oh, I'm so busy, I can't work on Hack. So I was like, all right, we're going to release it this summer. And then everyone was like, fuck. It's a bit cruel. And I'm sorry if any of my team are watching now. I'm sorry I did that. But it was the only way I could get Onlad Saga finished. It's a bit cruel, but it's what you have to do. I think the battle animations in the SNES games are better than the ones on the Switch games. Do you agree or disagree? Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm an old school Fire Emblem fan, in case you haven't noticed. I love the old animations. I think some of the newer animations are good. I think Engage had good animations. Fortune's Weave looks like it's gonna have good animations. Treehouse's animations were not my cup of tea. Awakening animations, I'm not a big fan of. Fates are a little better. Will you use me in FE4? Yeah, of course I'm gonna use Aris. Like, you'd be an idiot not to. He comes with a free regalia. Like, he's super good. FE4 or 5 animations are the best, followed by GBA. Yeah. I think Trace animations are actually a step above FE4 even. There's some really... Have you seen Swordmasters go at each other in FE5? Like, they fucking teleport around, they turn into 2 Swordmasters and attack. It's bonkers how cool their animations are. The thing about deadlines is that they are the necessary incentive when you are doing something just for free. If you work alone or you're trying a company, deadlines are just a cancer. Yeah, don't set, like, deadlines can be a good way to motivate yourself if you're working alone, but yeah, you should be careful about it for sure. What would you consider the appropriate amount of fan service in a Fire Emblem game? What type are you comfortable with and not comfortable with? So, I don't think so comfortable is the wrong word here, because I don't really... Oh no, there's fan service in my game. I don't get uncomfortable. However, I think I've talked about this before. There is a difference between tasteful fan service and tacky fan service. If you want to know what I consider tacky fan service, it is Camilla's introduction into Fates. The Camilla cinematic. You know which one I'm talking about. Zooms into her butt, zooms into her crotch, zooms into her tits. She goes this and the tits come into the camera. It is so tacky. It's almost funny how tacky it is. Right? It's like, I understand what they're trying to do, but it's like, I don't understand. Like, probably it was just to garner attention, I think. They knew that trailer would get a lot of clicks, and it does. For me, I just think that's tacky. I think it's cringe. You know, it's not really something that I think is... I don't get uncomfortable with it. I don't care that it's there, but it's not what I would have put in the game, right? Tasteful fan service is beautiful characters, both female and male, gorgeous armor, show some thighs, you know, some short skirts and high boots. You can have some cleavage on the characters. Like, just beautiful characters. That's the fan service I think everyone likes, right? But don't do a cinematic where you zoom in on Camilla's tits. That is really the difference between tacky fan service and tasteful fan service, right? With Camilla, it just feels like they're forcing her on you, you know? Like, it just feels so, it has no subtlety, right? So, do I think fan service has a place? Yeah, sure. I mean, I like a little bit of fan service in Fire Emblem. I think it's fine. 𝗏𝗏, I actually like 𝗏𝗏. I think 𝗏𝗏 has done well. 𝗏𝗏 is probably one of the most misunderstood characters, honestly, because she's not thoughty at all. She literally comes from a desert nation, so her outfit makes sense. And she's not like a thought. She doesn't... 𝗏𝗏 ignores her on sex appeal. She doesn't care about it. She's a stalker, but I never really got that the stalking was like sexualized. So I think 𝗏𝗏 is very misrepresented. Asura's dance? Sure. Yeah, that's fan service in a way, I guess. But yeah, no, fan service is good. You need a little bit of it. You need some beauty in your game. You need some pretty characters, both men and women, right? What do you think is the best looking Fire Emblem? I really like FE4 and FE5, but my love is for the GBA games. I'm probably gonna say FE6 to 8. We also need ugly characters. 100% yes. We do need we need ugly characters as well. This needs to come back. I could not agree more. Yes, I want beautiful Pegasus girls in my game. I also want horrendously ugly brigands. Right? And make some of them join you. Give us Gonzalez back. Where is Katarina? Wasn't invented yet. Do you agree with Cyan that Con is a bad mechanic? No. Cyan and I will disagree on that until we die. I like Con. So here's the thing. I am okay with reworking Con. I just like that the character size has an impact on their combat abilities, because it should. Now, here's the thing. You can rework the Con mechanic so that it's not as punishing for female characters, because it is kind of sad that Pegasus Knights get weighed down by their own lances, and I think that's why he dislikes it. So, I agree that the Con formula could be swapped up a little bit, and it has been. Sometimes they use strength, sometimes they don't. But I think a character size should be a stat, because there is a difference between a giant like Gonzalez and a little mage like Lelena. They should not be treated the same. Which male Undertale Saga character would you consider fan service? 𝗥𝗏𝗯𝗲𝗶𝗁 in the hot spring, maybe? I didn't even write that scene. Why is there a skull next to the Gaiden icon? Because I lost the first run on Gaiden. What do you think is the line between making a good fast impression and a unit being straight busted? I get that one-running enemies when they join, but you can't have them stop. I mean, you have to... The key here is they need to be useful, but not be able to solo the whole map. If you ask me, Paula's introduction in this game is way too much. I mean, you literally hit 20 with her in a joining chapter. Make sure that they just... If you're not going to give them an effective weapon, make sure they're at least able to weapon triangular enemies. Right? There's a lot of brigands. Have a Myrmidon join. Have the Myrmidon be able to dodge tank them on a fort or a forest. Good introduction. Anything you would change about FE4's story? No. The only thing I want is for more of the off-screen events to be shown in cinematics, because that's a big problem with FE4. FE4, a lot of the important stuff gets delivered to Sigurd via exposition, which is kind of annoying. Like, an old man will show up at the end of the chapter and he'll be like, "Hey, Sigurd, by the way, this happened while you were away." And it's like, no, just show me. Show me in a cutscene. What's your favorite FE3 map? I really like the finale map, actually. Not the Medius fight, but the Dark Shrine. It's really cool and ominous. I like it. Okay, guys, I will see you guys on Friday, but there might be a Night Rain stream on Thursday. Either Thursday or Friday, I haven't decided. I promised my wife I would play Night Rain with the DLC coming out. So, yeah, it'll probably be on Thursday. And then we'll continue this run on Friday. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for all the donations. And thank you so much for all your support. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.